take my big long sword and shove it up your demon hole. And I don't use lube on demons.
Wait a minute. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this a second? Wait a minute. Can we just, like, discuss it? Like, civilized people? That's what I thought. I'll give you a tip. Don't ever stand in front of a dragon when he sneezes. He can't control his fire at that point. He will burn your ass. Take it from a dragon. I know. Whoa! Oh my god! Dude! What happened? Man, I don't know! Look up there! Where? Over there! I can't see it!
Right in the dick, right in the dick, right in the dick! Ha-ha! I'm good at shooting things in the dick. Don't ask me why. You'd think I wouldn't because of professional courtesy.
I'll stand right on your dick. I'm gonna jump on it. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Is that good? Is that me? Am I gonna be chased down by some flaming guy? Thanks for the photo. You're gone. Like, it's quiet. Too quiet. Oh! Now it's far too loud. Far too loud. Only one hit. I can't fuck up now. Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Yes! Shine a spotlight over. Take a flash. Okay, I turned my brain on. Everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit! Welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. I am the Crimson Dragon. So glad to have you all here on this Thursday evening. My mic is working right. Yeah, okay. On this Thursday evening, I thank all of you very, very much. Let me get this out to you first before I say hello to everybody like in the chat. Thank you all so much for your patience during this time. There's some transitional things I've been trying to work on, both in my life as well as the stream itself, trying to get them all, sorted out and, in better shape. As I said in case you might have missed my post on Facebook, I've been dealing with some issues with the stream, not just technically, but also content-wise, for not just me giving you guys good content, but just my overall satisfaction with the stream has been subpar at best. I found myself bored while I was streaming, and that needed to change very badly. And so I'm trying to come up with some new ways to reinvigorate the stream, new ways to like a new format for the stream, which I'm kind of like working my way into. I'm going to probably do more, give you guys more details on that in another stream in another day. And I've kind of given the stream on the main live stream a little bit of a visual overhaul. Not a huge one, but just one that I think I'm happy with. I think it looks better now than it did before. You guys will see it here in just a minute. But with that out of the way, let me say hello to Mikey. You are first in the chat. Good to see you, Mikey. I've been missing you, man. I'm glad to see you back on the air, though. Back on the air, back on the stream, whatever. I'm glad to see you there. Really, really good to see you. You are first in the chat. 10 dragon cookies to you. And Holly, because you claimed first in the chat with your Krim stones, you get the additional 10 dragon cookies. So enjoy them. Good to see you as well, Holly. Mikey, you have redeemed the Chocobo Ranch commercial. I will do that, of course, in just a second here. Transitioning. No. If I was transitioning, I wouldn't have a girlfriend. But that I'll just set that aside for another time. Let's see. I think I've said hello to everybody. Thank you all again for stopping by and showing up. I'm still not locked down to a schedule yet. I'm leaning toward doing 8 o'clock start times, give or take a few minutes. But I haven't chosen days just yet. That's going to be a little bit kind of fluid and flexible for a little while, but I will eventually lock down to a schedule again and try to keep to it the best I can. With that said, despite what I said on Facebook about tonight being some more Horizon Forbidden West, Jose Jalapeno, Little Jalapeno, as well as Bimo Kimono, are both waiting for me to play some Destiny 2 with them tonight. So we're going to do that. So it's a nice little Dragon and Friends night tonight, Mikey. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. No, yeah. Well, maybe some peach action there, Holly. But I always give, I don't receive. Just letting you know in advance. Just letting you know. So since Mikey has claimed the Chocobo Ranch commercial, while I get loaded up in Destiny and get in touch with Jose and Bimo, I will show you the commercial. So we'll be back in just a minute. Enjoy this commercial via Mikey Highwind. Howdy, y'all. My name is Richard Dickerson, but you can call me Dick. That's right, I'm Dick Dickerson, and I'd like to ask you something. Have you ever wondered how to cross the largest oceans but don't have a boat? Ever wondered how to climb the highest mountains but don't have any climbing gear? Well, want to know more? Here at Big Dick's Chocobo Ranch, you can get yourself one of my fancy chocobos that can make those massive oceans seem like puddles and make those towering mountains feel like tiny dirt piles. We have the widest selection of the cutest chocobos this side of Midgard. From the slick feathered strider to the fluffy darter to the established and mature look of the swift runner, you're sure to find a chocobo type that's right for you. Don't want a chocobo that looks like the rest? For a small additional fee, we can color your chocobo's feathers to any color you like. With our patented permadye technology, your chocobo can be virtually any color you wish and remain that way for the lifespan of the chocobo. Our permadye technology is completely safe for you, your family, and the chocobo. We also have a wide selection of accessories for you to choose from. From tiny trinkets like medals to full body armor, you can accessorize your chocobo to your heart's desire. So stop by Big Dick Chocobo Ranch to speak to one of our chocobo masters about your chocobo today. Or you can give us a call to set up an appointment or check out our website at bigdickranch.net. That's right, bigdickranch.net. I'm Dick Dickerson. I'll see you down the road. There you go. We all enjoyed that. Because you put your load on. You shot your load all over my Chocobo Ranch. I don't think that's very sanitary for the Chocobos. But I guess Dick will have to handle that. It's not my problem. He's just a sponsor. I don't work for him or nothing like that. But one of the things you might notice, this is like just one little like preview of what the changes are. Right up here, you see. Oh, I need to change that because you shouldn't be able to see my finger over it. But right there, I'm now using a little bit of a diamond plate outline border around the camera. So I need to fix it so you can't like see my little finger above the. That ain't right. You're not supposed to see above that. Oh well, I'll fix that eventually. Need to release some stress. Well, I understand how that feels. I need to release some stress of my own. It's been too many years since I've relieved stress of my own. You know what I mean? But here is what the live screen looks like.
Hear that? Oh my god.
But it takes somebody of their own race to talk me into.
So you see the diamond borders around everything.
That they can.
The chat box has a window around it now.
With their own race as well.
And over here, right above there, is some
some
sponsors of the show.
You
Check them out.
$5 out of it.
Weird.
You're just saying, I am beautiful.
I know I'm weird. Y'all don't have to tell me that.
Don't make me kiss you, sir.
I'm going.
Well,
I'm alright.
I'll put some lipstick on my ass so you can't tell the difference.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Wow, okay.
Wow. John, Krim, he's 16, damn it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's legal age.
Well,
He
don't
can
tell.
do what he wants.
Well, we can't do that down here. Texas legal age is 17.
Actually, in Texas, I think you have the Romeo and Juliet law, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm also 36.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. Getting medically retired from the Army in 6 months? Well, congratulations, I guess. I mean... Oh, I guess this is the opening video for the raid.
You tell that man thank you for your service and all that and be like, congratulations on not getting shot.
Yeah, no kidding. You're not kidding at all.
No, I'm not.
I have mad respect for the military because they're doing a job that I wouldn't do in a million years. I love this country, wouldn't want to live anywhere else, but I also would not defend this country with my life.
The military myself.
I want to live somewhere else.
Look, don't go to Ukraine right now, because if
Yeah.
you live out there and the Russians get to you, your baby child gets tossed through the air and shot.
Yeah, I didn't say Ukraine.
That was World
I know,
War
I'm just
II,
warning you.
John.
I know, but like, they're still shooting children out there, man.
They're shooting
True,
everybody
but
out
they-
there.
But I'm pretty sure they won't do it like they did in World War II.
Remember, they're using vacuum bombs as well, and they dropped it on a couple different areas that are extremely off limits. Illegal as
I
all
just
hell.
got stepped on. Nice.
Let's ungush your kinks, man.
Free healthcare? Yeah, I suppose you're right on that, Holly.
I wish I had a face cam so I could flip you off right now.
I'm not even in your stream, so it wouldn't work.
Vow of the Disciple. Among the swamps of Savathun's throne world lies a sunken pyramid. Alongside your fire team, enter the ship and confront the ancient danger imprisoned within. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen for a while. New void
No,
fragments
just kidnap
unlocked?
Jose and take him in there right now. I want you to kidnap Jose and take him there. Let Jose scream like the child he is.
New void fragments have unlocked, and I quote, with the concussion of the conclusion of the raid world's first. Echo of instability. Grenade final blows grant volatile rounds to void weapons. So to make my rocket launcher even more deadly than it already is. Okay.
Y'all want to hear a joke Jose made while playing Red Dead 2 with me?
No! It made him laugh, but I regret doing it, and I hate my life for saying it.
Hang on, Mikey.
Because
That's the answer I was looking for.
my controller fell and it made it worse. Okay, leave me alone. Please don't mention it on stream.
I won't tell them the joke on stream.
Don't say it on stream. It was on
Not
an
on stream.
accident. Okay, because my controller fell.
Is that
and
any
it made
better,
it
Mikey?
10 times worse. I'm sorry.
Look, if he found it funny, it can't be that bad,
Hang on.
right? The dude even admits you
Hush.
had him laughing his ass off.
Hey.
Hush.
I turned it down even in my head. Okay.
Like, Jose, just remember, if the guy you're directing your toward goes, haha, funny, then it means it's funny.
Hey, Josh. Good to see you, my friend. Position
Well,
final blows
Josh.
on weakened targets create orbs of power. As if I don't drop enough orbs of power as it is with my masterworked weapons. Echo of obscurity.
You
Finisher
damn
final
son
blows
suck.
grant invisibility. Problem with invisibility in Destiny is as soon as you attack something, you come out of it. And as much as I shoot weapons, it would be a kind of a waste.
You're
Oh,
right,
this
Jose.
I like. Echo of Starvation. Picking up orbs of power grants Devour. Yes, please.
What is
Krim, how
it?
long is the season?
Wage Sonic Warfare against the Lucid Hive at all 3 South battlegrounds in the playlist
Good.
found in the helm. Okay, nice. What?
Jose, I asked you something.
What'd you say?
I said, how long is the season?
Oh, I can pull it up right here. It is
Long
67
enough.
days.
Hey, Krim, what does Devour do?
Devour gives Void Walkers instant health. Every time you score a kill, you get an instant health recharge. And I believe as you score kills, I think your melee ability restores faster. I think. I can actually. I can
Well,
look
hold
at,
on.
I'll just look at my skills.
Be
I
mom
don't
in the
answer the question.
introduction right now.
Let's see.
If you ever want to scare somebody half to death, all you gotta do is hide in the right areas,
Where is my?
and then jump out with a weapon.
Why do I have suppressor grenade equipped? What the hell happened there? Why is all my shit different? Healing Rift, Balance Glide. That's right.
I'm getting used.
Pocket Singularity is
This new
right.
season.
Peacock
White
bird.
fish gold.
Why am I on suppressor grenade?
Why do fish go burr?
Misa, what are you eating off the
Okay,
floor?
where is my Devour? It tells you here what Devour does. Hang on. While Devour is active, final blows restore health and extend Devour. So yeah, it's just an instant recharge of your health and makes the Devour power last longer. It's only for Void Walkers, of course, though. Josh, we've got a full team. We've got Jose and Bimo playing with us tonight, so we've got a full team already. As soon as Bimo joins, Bimo's already here. I'm waiting for Jose.
I'm doing the introduction of Mars because it forced me into it, sadly. So Where do I go from here?
Holly, who's in the chat with me is obviously Bimo and Jose, and then Jose's cousin. Yeah, that guy.
Lovely.
Best intro you can get off of me.
Yeah, I ask very little of people.
Exactly.
My standards are quite low.
Good.
Who's playing Pac-Man?
It's not Pac-Man, man. No, whatever that Starship game was again. Well, fucking what was it called?
I'm so lost.
I don't know. You're the
right
one
now.
playing it. You tell me.
Yeah, John, tell us what game is
I
it?
don't remember what game it was. It's one of the It's one of the first arcade games ever released. It was the little spaceship thing.
Galaga? Or you mean Space Invaders?
Yeah, Galaga.
Thank you for the love,
Where's
Josh.
that Galaga?
Appreciate it. I'm
Respawn
gonna.
restricted. Yay.
Oh, you.
You could do a strike without me.
Okay, well, we're gonna go to the tower first.
Alright. Bro, I'm
You guys
happy.
wanna do a joke?
I'm streaming some Destiny, and I didn't get kicked out of the stream or kicked
Yeah,
out of Destiny.
and I can actually hear you talking. You don't sound like.
Okay, I'm gonna miss.
Jose, I can actually
I'm
hear
gonna
you,
miss
bro.
it.
Look at that magic trick.
But
Now you can't talk shit about me
I'm
without
gonna
me
miss it.
realizing it.
What did you actually? Did you ever
I'm
find
gonna miss
the
my
do a speed test, Jose?
I did a speed test, yeah, and they came by. Apparently, the box outside for the internet. Yeah, let's not talk about it.
I don't
was
ask
messed
about
up.
that.
Badly was it destroyed?
Did you do a speed
Yeah.
test? What is your download speed?
And I
From
gotta
Destiny
do it.
2 being 72 hours. From Destiny 2 being 72 hours for him, it went down straight to 23 minutes.
Yeah, that was impressive. I did hear him. He did tell me that. That was impressive.
Yeah.
You know, it is such a habit for me. The
Did
first time I
y'all-
went to the tower to go to the postmaster, even though there was nothing there, I was immediately going there. You know?
It's 2 gigabytes
It
every
hurt my
16
funny
minutes.
bone.
Well, that's not.
You know, the
that's
funny bone's not so
ironically-
funny.
Yeah, it's an ironically
It's the
named
ironic
bone.
part about it. Yeah,
For
it's
me-
ironically
Yeah,
named the funny bone.
Yeah.
It's not so
Y'all
funny
got
when it
new
gets hit.
internet?
No, for me, it's a swearing bone. I hit it. I swear, loudly.
Exactly.
Jose, y'all got new internet?
No, it's the same. They apparently there's some wires that messed up, so they replaced the wires and it made it better.
Hey, Mom,
somehow.
how you doing?
You could say get into
That's
it.
weird.
Better until you touched me.
Damn,
Oh
so you
my.
don't love your own son. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna give you a hug no more. I
I was
know
all
I
good
touched
until
your
you
hair.
touched me. Well, that's usually what most women say.
That's my aunt, John.
I don't
And
care.
your
That's my
mother.
mom, dude.
I don't
I
care.
pat her on the head and she regrets everything about me. I pat her
I-
once on my
I'm-
head and she's like, I was happy until you touched me.
I'm
and I
sure
put my
she
hand
does
on
regret
her
a
head.
lot.
That's my aunt.
Something like that.
With poppets?
No, they're adhesives.
How's the audio sound in the stream, y'all? Is it alright? Is balance good enough? I don't know. Chat not too loud. Game loud enough. Feel
Oh
free
my
to
god,
let
my
me
controller
know.
died.
Plug it
I'm
in.
happy that
Jose, do I need to teach you how to plug things in again?
No, I remember that was a year ago. Please don't.
Okay.
Only weak point has to be my
I
ribcage.
was just gonna try to like super glue the
I hate
flower
people that
onto
do that.
it and not use the
Jose, you know,
tassel.
I almost elbowed Carrie in the face whenever she messed with my ribcage one day. Like, she put her hands around me and put her hands where they dug underneath the bones, the ribs, right? And remember, I broke 6 of them on my right side. The rarest one's right
Yeah.
at that. So somebody messing with me on my ribcage tends to have a very weird reaction sometimes, depending on where you're grabbing on them as well.
How the
Yeah.
hell did
From
you
the
break
bottom-
6 ribs?
I flipped an ATV while speeding in a neighborhood, and so I was on 2 tires, hit a pothole, and I broke my spine with 6 ribs, along with puncturing my right lung.
Well, what was the lesson we learned? Don't crash an ATV.
Not to give up on life.
That's a good
I
one
still
too.
drive ATVs extremely fast, and I drive through the woods still, so it doesn't matter.
So we now
I
know
didn't
that you will not
learn
reach the age of 20. Got it. Okay.
Exactly! Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I'm taking off my hoodie real quick. The
Alright.
pants stay on.
Thank God.
Yes, of course.
God, I'm warm. I'm sweating a little bit. I feel fat.
Go take a
Hey
shower.
guys, this is
But I just feel it.
Krim. You know where I get it from now, right?
What you want?
Where you get what from?
Yeah,
my
what-
my,
get what from?
my actions from my cousin.
Well, you also know that
How you doing?
I call you my little brother for a reason, and I'm a very, 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 very poor influence.
I know.
Nobody will ever disagree with that. Even Bebo's probably nodding her head right
You
now.
should hear the jokes I tell Jose and all my friends in the school building.
Okay?
Alright, messed up joke, ready? And everyone's gonna
No.
hate me, incling your stream.
No.
Ready?
No. No.
Jose, mute me. Jose, mute me. Mute me, mute me, mute me, mute me, mute me.
No.
Mute me.
Hit me. Just go away. If it's a spine
Alright.
joke,
What? Liver switch joke?
if it's about my scoliosis, I'm
Oh no!
going
If I
up.
was gonna talk about your scoliosis, all I gotta say is you got the short end of the stick, now didn't you? But hey,
How do you know how big his penis is?
hey man.
Welcome to my
Well,
show, by
last
the way.
time-
I'm sure this is your first time here.
So ready?
This
What
is
do you
the-
say when a baby dies coming out the womb?
Oh no. No. No.
What do you say? Somebody answer me, come on.
I don't know what.
Full kill. I'm extremely hostile with my jokes.
Get
That
out.
actually made some people cry in my school building one day. I looked at them, I said, "Aw, okay, you don't have kids yet because you're too young."
John, you're just. Not
I
right
am
in the
very
head.
bad with my jokes. I am extremely dark sense of humor, and it usually revolts around small children. Whenever
Well-
I make the dark jokes.
Same for the small children part of it. I really can't point fingers about lowbrow jokes. Once again, nobody in this chat will disagree with that.
My girlfriend got braces, right? Now my kids are behind bars.
I was going to say, did you knock your teeth out with your dick?
I told Krim that joke, I think, if I remember correctly.
I'm thinking of another good one. Oh, sex joke, ready?
Oh god.
Why do blonde girls wear panties?
Why?
Just to keep their ankles warm.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Somebody's mic either turned on or turned off. Are we
Hello?
crying already, people? Yes,
Well,
we are.
Hello?
here's one you
Bart?
probably have heard, probably have not heard, but I'll try it anyway.
Go ahead, tell me now. I want to hear joke. Tell
Why
me.
did the blonde have a bunch of bruises around her belly button?
Why?
Why?
Because blonde men are dumb too.
Hey, I take a bit of offense to that. I'm a
Wow.
dirty blonde.
Hey, Krim,
Yeah.
shut up and start the game, bro.
The game started, bro.
Yep. Bro. Sorry, I have no say in this.
Hi, Bert, by the way.
He said hi, Bert, by the way.
Hello, Krim.
bro.
Green.
He looks like to beat you up. My mom.
Dude, take the microphone out of your throat.
Yeah, John.
Oh, you wanted my
Stop
throat
stop, stop
picking
deep
on-
throating your
No,
mic.
John, no. John,
Here,
no.
Actually, Krim, you got Snapchat?
Yes.
Oh god.
I'm
Oh,
gonna send you a
God,
video
no.
if you give me a snap real quick.
No.
Not only will you know
He's
what I
gonna
look
sh-
like and all, but it has to do with a popsicle. I mean, not a popsicle, but a
He's
lollipop.
gone deep. He's gone deep. No, I remember that video I took in
Yeah,
class.
I know you remember that video you took whenever you came over to my first period.
I'm sure I've
We
deep
were
throated
playing
bigger
bingo
things than
in
you
our
ever
math
have,
class.
boy.
Hey, deep throat knife.
heard me.
What do you want from me? Knife, ready? I don't think you
John.
can hear it pop out in the background.
Why do I have a
John. You're not right in the head, buddy.
No, I'm
Everyone tell you
not.
that.
No, I will not lie. I'm not right in that. I've wanted to beat the shite out of people before. I swear to God, I'll do it.
You know, that's the first time I've seen that. Bimo, did you have a skip prompt on your screen when we were loading in?
Can I skip the introduction?
No.
Or I'm gonna be forced to do
The
it.
mission probably not, but any cutscene probably. I mean, you can try to go to
Yeah.
orbit.
No, you can't. You cannot, Jose. Sucks to
It's
suck.
sad. Yeah, it really does. Oh, great! I forgot there's no respawn. Great.
Bimo, our teammate is Sora.
147 kills, 7 deaths.
Hi, Sora.
Oh no.
He's not using a keyblade.
Obviously not.
I was coming to rescue you. Ah! I'm gonna die trying to rescue you.
I'm shooting worms, y'all.
Yeah.
That
She's
sounds
shooting
painful.
Wait, what? It really does.
Oh, it's painful for them, that's for sure.
Good thing it's our friendly fire. I wouldn't want you to shoot you. I wouldn't want you to shoot me in my worm.
Good one.
Yeah, make those.
How did I?
That was-
Oh,
Did you get smashed?
I did.
Oh,
get
dude,
smashed.
I gotta collect motes.
You know, I haven't played this since the Witch Queen came out, like the week Witch Queen came out. So I'm behind on the weekly content too.
Same. Really behind.
Oh
But
yeah, I
no,
forgot
no,
there was
this-
forgot there was actually glaives in this game. I saw you using one, Bimo. I'm like, what is she carrying? Oh wait, that's the glaives. I forgot.
I don't really put stuff in like the card slots though. Like what would I put in there?
Where did we go?
And then I put it here. 5 out of 5 votes collected. And there's the treasure chest. And it still continues. How long is this introduction?
For those of you in my chat, what do y'all think of my sponsor banner? Do you like the sponsors that are sponsoring the show? Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah. What do I do now? I'm in the ice room. Krim, how far am I finished from the introduction?
I have
Is
no
on
idea.
the
It's
ice.
been several weeks since the last time I did that. Or since the one time I did that.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh my god. I spawned
There's
and then
moth
immediately
again.
died. Because I got
There's moths.
crushed.
They added moths in the game that explode.
Yep, you gotta kill those moths. Otherwise they'll shield the other hive.
Yeah, they're already kind of getting annoying. Okay,
Halfway there. Cabal have hardened
okay,
bunkers
up here.
ahead.
I see a whole lot of them from up here. Give them hell.
It feels good playing Destiny again.
Yeah, we missed you.
Mother.
Wow, Krim. That's not a good, I miss you.
I've missed you too, little brother. So much. I'm so happy you're back.
Okay, where do I go after this?
I thought y'all would be amused by those sponsor ads and enjoy the references that they make, or just the naughty
Get away
jokes.
from me, you. Bathroom, I guess. New objective. It's a scroll from Elder Scrolls. Destiny's crossovering with Skyrim. Let's go. Where's the dragons at?
Technically, Destiny is a better version of Fallout, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sora has departed. Well, alright. I guess Sora got swallowed by the darkness. He'd have the power of the Keyblade.
I got bullied by a tall dude. And I didn't like it. I died again. This
stop
guy's
dying.
just locking. Oh, well, I can.
Don't die. Choose life.
Alright, I'll think about that next time I get laser stuck in my face.
Guardian down.
No, Bimo, come back.
I don't know what happened.
You died. That's what happened.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm just being helpful.
Oh, I have no ammo.
So, Krim, how does it feel being a Patrick?
Well, I do like starfish.
How long is this introduction? It's been like an hour. It literally has been an hour. Great.
I've only been live 36 minutes. You have not been on for an hour.
Alright, I've been off for 40 minutes. I don't know. Maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes from me. I don't know. Feels like I'm doing the entire story. I'm in a pink room. This is new objective. Is that the Witch Queen herself?
What's her name?
Sabatheth, whatever.
Sabathun, that's her.
Alright. Yep, now I'm killing Knight. Ow. He's almost dead either. Got him.
Alright, loud
That's
motorcycle.
That's a
Somebody
ghost.
somebody has a small penis.
Oh,
It
he's
wasn't
back
a
alive.
very attractive sounding motorcycle
Nicely
either.
done. Now go start the rite of proving.
Is there such
Okay,
a thing
so-
as a attractive sounding motorcycle, other than just like a quiet one?
It sounded lame.
All right, I've never heard a motorcycle described as lame sounding, but I don't disagree.
Like flatulence.
Hey, you got a farty motorcycle, dude. Bebo said so.
Actually, Joey said so, and I just, you know.
Okay, well, the kimonos agree.
And I destroyed that ghost by crushing it.
Yeah, you gotta do that every time you fight a Lightborn hive. You have to kill the ghost that pops out, otherwise they will respawn.
Free XP, I guess.
Yeah, if you want your ass kicked every time. Those Lightborn hive are hard.
Yeah, I've died plenty of times.
Wait till you do the event for it, whatever it's called now. I forget the name of the event. The PSYOP stuff. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Victor. Good to see you as well. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Shannon. I'm still not used to you
Shannon.
being in Tejas.
That makes two of us. And I've actually seen her in person too.
I keep forgetting.
Still has
and I'm
surreal
like, oh
moments.
wait, you're on our side.
Yeah, she's not 6 hours ahead of me anymore.
Welcome to our side of the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, welcome to the U.S. where the gas prices are almost $10.
Well, they're not that bad, but they are pretty extreme.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of something, bro.
I'm
You're
doing-
the worst.
I'm doing good, Shannon. How about yourself? I believe Josh probably has a nice pizza castle for you, or chocolate castle for you, like he always does.
I wish I had a pizza castle. Yeah.
I'm sure Josh would happily throw you a pizza castle.
Okay. And so that last piece into the middle, we opened the portal. Did
Thanks for telling me, Shannon. No, I didn't know that. Hang on, let me see. It's probably just a minor thing I need to adjust real quick.
And here we go into the portal. Yay. Black screen. Is that over?
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Hey Siri, answer Joey because he's out talking to you.
He's trying to ask you out, Siri. Listen.
Joey wants a three-way with BMO and Siri.
Beano's gonna kill us.
Oh, I'm sure.
Which
She's
one
eventually going to come to Texas, or she's probably going to do it too.
Yeah, you gonna be okay, Krim. You just want pinched.
Who was my chat box? There it is.
So we're being 1350 being the default level now.
Yep.
So what's the new max level?
I'm not sure, but me and Beamer are both over 1500.
Damn.
Let's see if that fixed it.
They changed everything. Oh god.
Okay, it's not going to work for me.
I
Somebody
think I
say something in the chat, please, so you can make sure it's working.
Since no one's in my stream, well, I have 2 views, but they haven't commented. I'm gonna hop in yours real fast.
How very odd that it isn't working.
Okay, I think I've. Are you kidding me? There's more.
Jose.
What?
What? Video, mate.
Down. Hey.
You got?
Can I go to the tower now? Yes, I can.
It's the right link.
Barely to cream, berries and cream. I'm gonna just berries. Alright guys, I'm ready. I'm going straight to the tower.
Copy that. Standing by.
Hey John, is it your bedtime? Cause it's 10:01.
It's weird. It's not popping up. Maybe I gotta try to figure it out off stream because I can't seem to figure it out live. Weird. You love the Scotland flag banner? I thought you'd like that, Shannon. 1523, Josh? Wow. I forget when I'm at.
Jesus.
I think I'm 1511, 1514. Also, I haven't been playing for a couple of weeks, so I haven't been able to catch up. Oh, already last Guardian standing. All right, then.
The loading foreverness. I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream. There we go. Yeah, and then hop into your screen to get that view average up for your.
Appreciate that. Josh, if you wouldn't mind dropping some shout outs in the chat as well, since we've got some people in here. Holly, Bimo, Jose, Mikey.
Guns.
Okay, something's still alive out here. There it goes, never mind.
We're heading inside now.
Good. Descend to the heart.
So
of
they
the
changed the
temple. You're looking for one of the
subclasses.
Queen's
They
tech
changed the
breaches.
void subclasses for
Tech breaches, you
each
Guardians
class.
call them.
They
And
still have most of the same
Oh.
abilities that you had before, but you can customize them a little bit more.
Her will is not her own. Grant her the mercy that she
Interesting.
cannot grant you.
Shannon doesn't have a stream, so don't bother shouting her out. But shout out for Bimo and Jose and Mikey.
I forgot this game takes forever to load.
This is an elevator. Clear the room. I'll get it working.
Because I'm running time, I'm just.
What the hell? How did I miss? How did I miss a group of enemies like that with a rocket launcher? How did I miss all of them?
What am I supposed to snack on?
Oh, shiz knuckles.
Joey! Good one, Joey.
Ew,
I
he
didn't
said,
hear what he said.
I think he
Nope.
said these nuts.
Oh. Okay, something's going on with the chat bot.
We can make a side meal for one.
Because the shout outs aren't working.
I'm just staring. I think Destiny broke on me again.
What do you want?
I'm just loading forever.
Then quit the game and reload it. Or try traveling to the tower. Like manually.
Oh, I am going to the tower mainly. My jets just keep going straight. For like 5 minutes. I don't know.
Oh, you always want to shout out Shen. I just saw what that said. Shout out to the Shanae.
Oh.
Help! They're coming for me.
They're coming.
I'm trying, but I got big black balls trying to hit me in the face. They say at least it's good to know that the dragon pet still works. So you can still feed Kai and all that. Feed Kai, battle with him, all that. Or, yeah, him.
Drop.
I got an invite from Bimo. Thank you, Bimo. 1360. I'm so
You got a
behind.
long way to go.
Yes.
Hold off on the shoutouts, Josh. They're not working yet. And as soon as we get through this strike, I'll see if I can fix it. Maybe like completely reset Streamlabs. It's Streamlabs is the problem.
Roster.
I guess I should have thought about checking those after I changed my stream name. At least like the page. I'm sure some of you have probably noticed by now that it's no longer the_Crimson_Dragon.
Okay. I'm going to the tower, collect my bounties. Is there a planet missing? I feel like there is.
The Tangled Shore isn't there anymore.
Oh.
But there is a new planet. Well, Witch Queen.
Mars.
Once you do the Witch Queen stuff, you'll do the new planet. But it's Mars / the Seventh Moon Throne World. Damn it. I guess when I'm down, I can fix the Streamlabs stuff.
Yes, Musa.
Hey. Hey.
He says saying hello to everybody again.
He sounds like a...
Hi Jody,
like a
good to see you. How you doing? Welcome in tonight. Shout out to the 8 people in the chat. I greatly appreciate all of y'all being here. Super appreciative.
Alright, I'm at the tower.
We're still on the strike, so hold on.
Alright. You know, I just realized I failed my chance against Sunshot.
Yep, you sure did.
I want to cry. But like I said, it's so weird seeing 1350 as the default level now.
Yeah, every time there's a new season they up, new season they up the minimum. Yeah, I know, Josh. Hold on, there's something wrong with Streamlabs. I gotta try to fix it. I gotta go to the tower after this to pick up pick up Jose anyway. So we'll so I can fix it then. Oh crap on baskets. I died on the landing. My poor, gentle, supple body collapsed on the landing.
Ooh, there's an echo.
Well, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody.
I'm genuinely amazed no one told me to go to... Oh yeah, St. Patty's Day, boys.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy getting drunk tonight if you all do that.
Yeah, they can
If I was legal, I'd be fucking wasted, like...
If it was Friday night, I would be doing the same. Maybe even doing like a
Oh, it's Thursday night.
scales
Thursday
for
night,
shots
boys.
kind of thing. You
Tuesday night fucking drinking party.
you guys give me bits and I'll take a shot.
How would this? I get you a bottle of whiskey for the Irishman. Take shot after shot. We'll play 20 questions as we drink.
See, I'm not going to try to do a Irish accent because I would absolutely butcher it all to hell.
30 fucking tries.
I mean, I know a Scottish person that says my Scottish accent is absolute ass, so I wouldn't dare try an Irish accent anymore.
I'm part Irish, part Scottish, German. Isabel.
My Russian's pretty good.
Let's hear it.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
I can't speak Russian.
No,
I have a
it's
Russian. I can do a
German.
Russian accent.
German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
I think it's upstairs in the bed.
Yeah, John's a smart.
Gehen wir.
The unusual voice you're hearing, Shannon, is
she's spelling
Jose's
math.
cousin,
I
John.
suck at math class. I swear to God, I
Because
suck
apparently
at math
everyone in
class.
his family has a name starting with J.
You know,
Yeah, John Cena. John, Jackaboy. Tell the fucking dog in there I said hi.
yeah. So John knows a lot of languages, but he's failing math with a 3, and I'm passing it with
You know what?
85.
Go fuck yourself, mate. At least I could pass the English class with the fucking flying fucking grades, lad.
Not my fault that English teacher gives us like 30 pages. I don't want to do
You know
crap,
what?
so
I'm doing essays every fucking day in the classroom and you're fucking eating there, so we're there doing the fucking paperwork.
Shannon says your Irish accent's on point, John.
Thank you.
Watch that debris.
Still, we got the easiest math teacher and you're failing it.
No, she's not the easiest because she has to teach herself the same shite she's teaching us in order to fucking teach it. So it doesn't mean she's easy, it means you have to understand as she's trying to understand it.
How easy is she? Wink, wink.
She's in her fucking 40s, I want to be fucking with that ass.
Hey, if she got in good shape, 40-year-old can be good in bed. Not that I would know.
She's an ex-army soldier.
Then I'm sure she's in good shape then.
So look, I ended up arm wrestling this fucking teacher and lost horribly because I not only crippled myself, I've broken both my arms, two of my fingers, 6 of my ribs, my fucking spinal cord, and then my fucking lung, right?
Well, you're also 16. She's also former military, so yeah, she's gonna have a strength advantage on you. I wouldn't dare try to arm wrestle anybody from the army, and I'm actually pretty toned myself.
Audacity. She had the fucking audacity to say it in front of a classroom like as if they were any surprised. And they look at me like, really, buddy? You're also a fucking woman. I'm like, yeah, I'd be crippled before, and she's ex-military fuckwits.
John, Shannon wants you to try a Scottish accent.
Oh, Scotsman! I used to do the Scots a lot more than the Irish. I'm fucking bastards of Irishmen, though. Swear to you, buddy.
Yeah, this is my cousin.
Sometimes you want to fucking putting bastards. I used to talk to an Irishman, actually. Fun fucking boy.
Yeah.
Fun
His
boy.
username is King Krim. So.
I've spoken to Irish guy as well. A friend of the show, Chef Brian. He's definitely Irish. There's no question there.
John could do King Julian, King Kermit. You know, what's wrong?
Kermit the Frog here, now go fuck yourself.
I think your Irish and Scottish is better than your Kermit.
Good.
Guardian down.
What about you, King Julian?
As long as you don't try doing, as long as you're not better at Miss Piggy than you are Kermit, that'll be all right.
No, I don't do Piggy. No. I talk shit about Miss Piggy though. I mean, I just fully pointing the asshole towards that one character. That's the only character I just knew and then couldn't see it.
You know, I've been I'm looking to try to start making a TV series. I'll just call it a TV series. It's not going to be for TV. It's going to be it's what's called a machinima. You probably don't have a clue what that is. But I need some voice actors for that, and you're pretty much on top of the list now. If
Yes,
you're
sir.
interested.
And I'm doing it, John. Hey, John.
You know what?
It's
How much do I get
John.
paid? Like, that's the real question here, because if I'm gonna be part of something that I'm required to actually use scripts on that, how much do I get paid?
It's free. It's a fan-made thing, so we're not doing this for money.
Hey, John. It's Star Trek. I think you said you like Star Trek.
No, I hate Star Trek.
Oh.
It's just the dumber version of Star Wars, in my personal opinion. Like,
Oh.
you have different aliens. You have
You're
info-
talking to two big Star Trek fans right now.
Shit.
Me and Krim.
You thought the curve was pretty good, Jody? All right, well, you have one vote. Shannon is impressed by your Scottish accent, by the way, John.
Oh, yeah, you see this? This is how you went over.
This is somebody who is from Scotland, by the way. She is a native of the Scotland.
How old is she, real quick? I'm just asking for
25.
John!
She's also my girlfriend.
Oh, never mind then, I gotta leave. I mean, not bisexual woman, my bad.
Just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah, you should point that out immediately next time.
No, I want to make it a mystery for you. I want to make you uncomfortable. That's what I do.
I love
See,
it.
John always gets his way with a woman.
I actually ended up rejecting this one girl in my school. I don't date opposite color for me, right?
Alright.
Like, dead ass with you, I don't date opposite color, not only because of my past and having shit happen between the opposite color of female, right? But because as if it's not something I'm into, right?
Everybody has their preferences.
Exactly. And she called me an asshole on that because I'm bluntly honest when it comes to rejecting people. I will be the most honest of people whenever I get in a relationship or I reject you entirely. And I don't care if you cry or not, that's you. But I even told her flat out, my exact words were, I don't want to get in a fake relationship with you where I technically feel like I'm using you myself, then you feel like I used you for whatever purposes make you mentally and physically incapable in life. So why not make you mentally unstable for a little bit that you could pick yourself up from in a matter of months or even weeks at that, then destroy you for years. You know? Tell me I'm wrong for how I put those words though.
No, it's
Because I'd rather months than
it
years.
sounds mature to me.
And I date off of personality. Body's a bonus.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Fuck yeah, you see?
I'm not hot enough to get somebody. It's like
If you see what I look like, I'm like every girl.
Hourglass figure, supermodel babe, that kind of thing.
Every girl who's ever liked me will always tell me I'm cute, even if we broke up and they hate me. Right?
Yeah, I've never gotten that. I've always gotten you're an asshole. You're not worth my time. Yeah, I never got any of that.
Most of my exes are more than willing to get back with
I'm
me.
back.
Especially the ones who live in opposite states from me. You got one in Florida who dropped any man for me. You got one out in Oregon who is actually talking with me again. And yes, I'm flirting with her even though she has a boyfriend, and I'm slowly stopping because I know my boundaries. I'm starting to get that gay voice going again. Holy shit. That's fucking
Oh my god, Aaron, it's okay. I mean, we don't judge here. We can all have our moments of absolute fabulousness. It's okay.
Exactly, just slap yourself on the vagina or something, man. But,
yeah, guys, this is my cousin.
Yeah, fuck you. But I do like dating people with an accent every now and then because then you have at least that split shit going on, right?
Well, at least the chat looks like it's working now on stream. All color women is amazing. Don't limit yourself. I would agree with that, Jody. But everybody has their preferences.
Exactly. Like I don't limit myself to sexual tendencies either, except for no touching my ass. I will hurt you if you touch my ass. I swear to God, I've almost punched women in the face for slapping my ass as a joke in a school building, and I turn around, cocked up, ready to swing on them, and look them dead in the ass and went, "You are lucky you're a fucking woman." And they look at me and go, "What you gonna do?" I said, "You gonna be on the ground 5 seconds flat if I had to fucking swing on a dude."
Yeah, they said yesterday, a girl was chasing her like she's
a girl almost got tossed down the fucking stairwell because she was up in my face, and I was waiting for her to swing on me so I could fucking body her ass.
Cause what you call it?
Got mad over something that she claimed was a lie, then admits to it being the truth, and then goes back to saying it was a lie. After admitting, I told the truth. Welcome
to teenage drama.
And I'm like trying to walk away everything because I don't see a point in fighting over something stupid, right?
I need to go back to
me and my buddy are walking.
Today's Thursday, so Zer's not in town, right? Okay. Good. Yes, Stardust is working too. Okay. Now, Josh, you do me a favor and drop those shout outs I was trying to do earlier because now it's working. Appreciate that.
Shout outs, bro.
I am. We're on the tower, Josh. Jose, if you want to join.
I joined.
Okay.
After my update's done, I'm going to be going to bed and all.
Well, you go ahead and do right that.
Oh, dude, it's like 57%. It's taking about an hour to do.
Be in high school again? Well, I never went to high school, Shannon, so I really can't say how it would go for me.
John, are you actually getting Destiny back?
I already have Destiny 2, I just need to update it. But I'm updating Ark right now because I have basically every single map in the game.
Yeah, I downloaded Ark recently. I haven't touched it since long before my ex-girlfriend left.
Okay, Krim,
I
I'm
need
gonna
up
say
my
now, you should
modules.
play with me and all that. I am a lovely person in Ark. I will probably violate
No,
your
he's
character,
gonna
though.
touch you in Ark. Don't trust him. I trusted him, and he touched me, and I didn't like it. Okay, for your
I
own
knocked
safety.
his ass down, I dragged him around.
He baptized me. Fed me to the piranhas, Krim.
Yeah, I forgot you could actually do that in that game. Okay, why am I still getting a flash here? Why? Why is it doing that?
I didn't like it.
Whenever I get flashes, somebody's showing their titties.
Yeah, I've never been flash. Not in person, anyway.
I don't like pictures. I'm gonna be honest. I hate getting pictures sent to me. I hate sending nudes and all that, which is why I don't do it.
Yeah, I don't either. There's too much. There's too much danger of them saving it, and then like when if you they get mad at you, they put it on the internet. That's why you don't do that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I do is it's either through a FaceTime or in person when they get to see it, right? And I make them swear an oath that they won't take a screenshot or anything like that through FaceTime.
Well,
I've only ever had 2 girls see my penis.
Oaths can only stop. It can only stop so much.
Oh no, they understand the fact of if they leak it out, I can spill more about them because they tell me everything about themselves, and they can't tell anyone anything personal about myself because I usually keep that stuff hidden. I don't trust anyone, you know. Like ask Jose, there's still some stuff he doesn't. He knows I almost killed a kid in the 5th grade because he said something to me.
Thank you, Josh, for all those shoutouts.
It tells you I'm not a nice person.
John scares me sometimes.
Don't worry, I know to kill people. It's okay. I get questioned in school buildings a lot.
Well, it would be a lie if I had said that I'm surprised I don't have psychopathic or at least sociopathic tendencies, because I've been tempted to end lives before, and it scares me that I even think that.
I am more than capable of killing you in your sleep with just a fucking.
What, John? Stop.
Why? So somebody didn't believe me in a classroom, right? Everyone knows you could kill somebody with a teaspoon of water, clearly, right?
Oh, yeah.
You guys know this, yeah?
Kinda.
Krim, do you know this?
What?
Did you know you could kill somebody with just a teaspoonful of water?
Yes.
So somebody in my classroom didn't know this, right? And this is my math 2 class at that. And I brought this up because they asked me something about if you were to kill somebody, how would you do it? And I said I'd literally drown them from the inside with a teaspoonful of water going from the nose, because the nose connects to the lung as one of the main ways of breathing, right?
Yeah.
And they said, and somebody looked at me and goes, but you can't do that. And I said, can I do what? Kill somebody with a teaspoon of water? It's not possible. Look it up.
If that wasn't a thing, then you wouldn't have those warnings about babies drowning in a teaspoon of water in a bucket or tub, whatever. So yeah, almost any amount of water could kill a human. So that's not really that out of the realm of possibility. Oh, there's a lot of people that are fucking stupid, by the way, as well.
Exactly. But these people are kind of intelligent. They are good in math and English. All that. I don't remember.
Just because they're good at something doesn't mean they're smart. About common things. Common sense is a fleeting concept.
Oh, dude, I love my common sense because I know what's right and what's wrong. Sometimes I don't care because I enjoy the risk as well.
I'm starting to die a lot, guys. This is bad.
Well, you're also only 1300. Probably should have gone through the story with you. So you probably could have gotten some experience, but you probably don't have the story, do you?
No, I'm into the introduction.
Back to what I was saying already. So he looks it up, and he sits there and looks at me and goes, "You're not wrong, but how do you know how to kill somebody like this?" I said, "Well, first off, I'm on an FBI watch list for a reason. I looked up how to make a homemade napalm, even though I already knew how to make one, just to see what the results would be. And the FBI shit popped up on my phone afterwards. Second of all, you don't ask questions that could get you yourself hurt, though. Third of all, I wouldn't hurt you because you're a friend. That's the third one. But, fourth is, and I kept on going down this list, right?
How much longer is this going to take? Because I'm actually getting bored of this conversation.
You're beautiful to see now. Oh, the conversation's done now because I already listed off everything basically.
Thank you.
I love you too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would suck a man off if I got
John!
Well, that's certainly a different topic.
Yeah, me. Krim, you know I get it from kind of.
Another fun fact, did you know that if you use jet fuel, you can burn bone too? Meaning, if you're gonna hide a body, use a bucket or a barrel, fill it with jet fuel, put the body in, and throw wood or anything that can give off a very
I'm gonna
strong
kill
odor
myself. Fuck.
as a fragrance, and then just light it. And then
Yeah,
every
keep
John
this in
here
mind,
is-
Holly. He's only 16. I know you're fixing to rescue me, Josh. Jose, sorry. Well, Shannon, you know me. I'm in my realm right now. I'm on my show. I'm going to be a little more rude than the average. This is where this is my world. This is where I'm going to be me. I am king. I am god of this world. This is the only place I actually have a god complex, and I will utilize it to the best of my ability. So welcome to the show, by the way, John. Again.
Which call it? Is this one of the new strikes? Because it looks like it.
No, this is the this is actually a event from a few seasons back before Witch Queen. They actually put all the strikes plus what they call battlegrounds. This is what they call a battleground. They put all the strikes, the battlegrounds, and those kind of things into one playlist now. It's now called a Vanguard playlist, not the not a strike
Vanguard
playlist.
Okay.
Which is actually nice. It gives more variety. Basically, the battlegrounds is just a short, or like a mini strike.
So it makes the game feel more alive.
I'm afraid of dragon killing someone being on the FBI watch list. It's scared me how I have sometimes felt that way and not regretted thinking those thoughts. It kind of bothers me sometimes. Luckily, I haven't had those issues lately. Especially, it's been at least a year since I've, had to, then I felt that way. I've had those feelings, so I'm proud of that.
I don't regret much of my life in the slightest.
Oh, I regret a lot of my life. Of course, I'm also 36. I've still got 20 years on you. I have 20 years more mistakes than you have.
I made plenty of mistakes.
Damn it. What the hell is it? Oh, big guy. Big guy.
Fucking bear,
I bet he's got a small penis, though.
It feels as good to play Destiny again. He's playing music.
Yeah, somebody please kill the music before I get a copyright issue.
Sorry, it's Twitch. They tend to never care.
I don't want to take the chance. The one time that you say they don't care, will be the one time they decide to, slap me with a DMCA.
Yeah, because
I
what's called?
those news I just saw on the Call of Duty servers.
I know there's some. I know they they signed some kind of contract with somebody recently where some songs can be played without any issue because I've seen AAA songs played on streams and nobody's complained about it or anything. But I'm sure it's only certain ones, and I don't want to take the risk of knowing which ones are and which ones aren't, so I just don't bother.
Yeah.
I just want people to remember I am a redneck, full-blown redneck. I own a gun of my own. I have knives, literally right in front of me.
Yeah, I unfortunately have redneck in the blood, even though I don't have the stereotypical redneck stuff. I am from Dallas, with roots from an area where they would spell country with a K and 2 E's. That's how redneck they were.
Back to where I was going though. But I do listen to rap a lot. Rock and all. No, you're good, you beautiful man. I love you. Sorry, I am really a flirtatious person, especially I make sure.
You're not bothering me. Trust me, like I said, in my stream, I will let you know if you're bothering me.
Just remember,
Yeah.
I've even made.
You're right there, Jose.
I've been a witness to many things.
Jose, you've never seen me make a grown ass man cry though. You've not witnessed that yet. I have somebody I used to talk to who has seen it. He was getting shit talked in a game, and I went straight into game chat. They came at me instantly because my mic flicked on for them, and they were on me instantly. Grown ass man and woman. I think they're a couple or maybe friends, and they were just going off on me, right? And at some point, they brought up my family as I'm laughing at them, and I stopped laughing finally. I just sat there and listened as they said, "Your family's too fat to have ran out," so they walked out. And the first words that I came up with were, well, at least I didn't have my family roll out like your fat asses did.
E.
And then they sat there and they stopped talking for a second.
Yeah, it's cousin Shannon, his cousin.
Right?
Yeah, well, step cousin.
So it's legal if they decide to do anything. It won't be incest.
Necessarily it wouldn't be illegal, but incest is legal in most states of America. North Carolina is one of them.
And you know this because you looked this information up.
No, I just
Yeah, I'm scared. Oh, Krim, protect me. I'm scared. Please help. And this man goes to school for me, bro, and he offered me to get high with him in the bathroom. Yeah, no thank you.
Jose, you don't say this out loud. You don't talk about this stuff out loud.
They're all around the world, John. There's no one in their stream that goes to our school, man.
$20 says somebody actually joined randomly. He's like, oh, I go to this school. I know
Well,
these
Caleb.
What do I
Caleb
care?
doesn't join schools anymore.
I know, he hasn't been to our school no more.
Caleb dropped out after being fucking called a pet and all that because he was so obedient towards this one girl. I feel bad for him, yeah.
Well,
but the way
I can't point fingers about excessive obsession with a female. I really can't, even in my age.
So I refuse to be treated like a pet or an animal or even a lesser than in a relationship. If you start treating me like a lesser than, I will full-bloodedly turn it around on you and make you feel like a slut.
Well, I certainly, with that comment in mind, I can do that now, but I don't want to be that petty yet because she hasn't quite given me cause to. But I certainly could ruin things for her if I chose to.
I necessarily didn't say ruin it all. Like I'm saying.
Oh, but I could.
I know I could easily do it too. I could easily bring up shit right in front of her and make her cry herself to bed that night. But I'm single right now and I'm choosing to be. I've already had a girl ask me out, which I rejected. My best friend's girlfriend, actually, me and her are about, well, ex-girlfriend, me and her are actually about to go off on this one girl who's been lying off of both of us now, using my name as a lie as well. And I know what's going on at this point, because I really solemnly think she's trying to end a friendship between me and my best friend, and trying to get with my best friend at the same time. But so far, 2 of his friends now, including me as well as 2, he's basically had to talk to because he was told by same girl I'm about to call out in front of him that me and his ex were cheating on him, basically, right? And if Jose remembers correctly, I ended up being on mic and everything, cussing out loud towards his ex and all, saying she needs to shut the fuck up and all that. Not his ex, but the girl. Or else she's gonna get fucking jumped by a couple girls that I know. Because I can easily arrange shit in that building.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I have money behind me. If I need to.
That's a good summation of it, Holly. I would say that's a good way to summarize him. Apparently.
What?
Are you in my chat? Are you reading my chat? John? John?
I don't even know your thing.
The Crimson Dragon with K.
I'm not gonna remember this for a solid minute because I'm.
John, I'll send it to you.
Fuck! Giant ball got dropped on my head.
Any capital letters or no?
No, it doesn't matter. But no.
T, K, and D.
No, yeah, they are. But
it's just this PlayStation. Yeah, it's just this PlayStation username, like mine.
Oh, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. All of us are using our things. Just make sure I got it right. Oh yeah, I'm definitely in the stream now. I just have to go through that.
Ow, I keep getting stepped on.
I'm affiliate, so if you're not a subscriber, you get ads.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kermie. Thanks, John.
Oh, John.
Yeah, BMO's here. She's just being quiet. Damn it. Fire the rocket! Pull the trigger like 3 times my rocket launcher, he just decides to sit there and play with my dick. Holly, rewrite what you said.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a friend request, accept it whenever you want, alright?
That's fine.
Just don't genuinely forget about me or I will cuss you out for randomly.
He won't forget you because you're my cousin, so...
I might need a reminder because apparently I have dementia.
That's what you look like? I'd still kiss that face, I'll be honest.
I thank you, I think. Although I do have a girlfriend that I would rather would be the one to kiss me, but I appreciate the compliment regardless. And yes, this is what I look like. I promise this isn't a filter. Although I do wear a mask sometimes.
It's
Ow!
not a bad lifestyle, it's just the people and how I've grown up around stuff, right? I'm taught to see the world as it is, you know? So I treat the world as it is. I treat it like as if I'm slightly a hoodlum of my own. And I run around with people who not only smoke pot and all that, but as well are very violent and hostile. Some of which have been to jail, actually.
Yeah, see, I couldn't hang around with people like that. That's just my own personality. Like, I mean, like in real life, you know, I don't mind, you know, I don't mind here because I don't see you in person.
Basically, Ollie.
But I'm not.
If you ever want to know what I look like and all that, just give me a Snapchat. I will gladly send you one of the better pictures.
John, I'll send that video in the group chat. In our group chat. I'll send that video like tonight.
There you go.
You can ask anybody in the stream that knows me well. I am very antisocial, so I'm not much for making real life friends to begin with. I have trust issues of like almost psychotic trust issues.
So, it doesn't matter how close of a friend you can become with me, or even if you're in a relationship with me, there's more I'm willing to tell you and all, but there is a limit I credit. You'll only know like 25% of me if you're in a relationship with me. You'll know a good 30% if you're a very good friend with me.
There's a lot of numbers here I don't feel like trying to remember.
Wait, look. 25 is as far as I'm willing to tell a girlfriend, right? Like, she can only know that much of me before I'm willing to cut myself off from telling everything else. 30% as much as I'm willing to tell any of my best friends. The other percent goes off towards what I'm not willing to tell you, because I'm truly afraid of the person I actually am and all. Because I've almost killed people, I've almost killed family members, just from losing my temper easily, because of how bad my anger issues are.
Well, there's been it's on a different psychological scale, but I do kind of get what you mean there. I've heavily embraced the Crimson Dragon moniker. It's not just my stream name. I've kind of it's kind of become my personality in many ways. I've come out of that lately, over the last year at least. But especially like the first couple of years, first year I streamed, and then for a while during that, I was going through such a depression that I didn't want to face my real life, my real name and all that. So I pretty much made the Crimson Dragon was my real name pretty much. Almost everybody here in the chat knows me as Krim or Dragon, and only knows me as that because I refuse to tell them my real name, because I just don't want to. I didn't want to face my real life. Now it's not that much of a problem anymore. Obviously I would tell my my girlfriend my real name. She knows it, but everybody here pretty much calls me Krim regardless because they've gotten used to that, and I prefer that in some ways. But I'm not as much the Crimson Dragon now as I was a year ago, because I'm not as psychologically depressed as I used to be.
Me with 47 kills like always, that's the least, yay!
Yeah, I've always been afraid to fight. And when I say I've been afraid to fight, I don't mean afraid to get into a fight. I've been afraid to fight because I've been afraid that I wouldn't be able to stop myself.
Exactly. First fight I've ever gotten into in a school building, I intentionally let myself lose, right? Kid punched me across the face, I looked him in the eyes. He did it a second time, I looked him back in the eyes again, right? Solemnly stared him in the eyes as he had to force me to the ground to get the upper hand and pin me down. The third time he hit me, though, I took a step back to make sure I wouldn't lose balance. Then he took that to his advantage as my foot was off the ground and shoved me down into the dirt, right? And we're on a top floor area of the school building, so you can hear from the fucking floor below just the sound of a thud. And he's on top of me, he's tripping over my legs and all. I'm trying to guard my face a little bit, but at the same time I'm not trying to do anything because I don't want to lose my temper on him. After the fight, my ear piercing was knocked out. I'm bleeding from my ear. My earbuds are busted on the floor. There's a black eye on me, and I punched a door and the door started cracking. I was ready to swing on that kid afterwards because I realized he was talking shit about my mom too. And the only reason I didn't know it was because he was doing it while I was asleep.
Yeah, your little one is a little demon, Holly. You named him well. Demon.
Silas.
Silas. He is a little bastard. She knows I'm telling the truth. Sometimes I'm not speaking out of turn here.
The honesty, though. You gotta love this dad for his honesty. Probably why she's with you is because you're an honest man.
We shoot out a question into the wall, like always. Yeah, don't judge me, Krim. I always crash. My driving skills suck. Let's not talk about our dead island.
I started to say I'm very aware of your lack of driving skills. I ate your bumper several times in Dead Island.
Lots of movement ahead. Be ready for anything.
I
hate
broke the
Jose
game.
for that, dude. I hate Jose for that. Every time I'm driving behind him, for some reason, stop. Me.
No, so I better finish the show, but
Holly.
so we're playing Dead Island, right? We're almost done, and Krim's like, I can't wait to get this damn game done. I was like, okay. So I just swerved the truck to get there quicker to finish it. The truck got stuck. I was like, oh.
Yeah, there's that. I don't think I have that on a clip, but it's on my archive, of course. You know, the actual videos in my stream archive. But I have the clip of where I was, talking shit about your driving skill. I turned around, started walking back into your truck, and you almost backed over me.
And there's my famous scream, the high-pitched scream.
Oh yeah, in Revenant, yeah, in Revenant, yeah, that's great. That's what I remember the first time I heard that, I'm like, Jose, was that you? You actually had a higher pitched scream than Holly, and she's a woman.
I said something.
Thank you for the follow, John. Appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. But, I used to have a very girly scream that everyone in my elementary school would pick on me for, and I'd laugh about it, right? Elementary school, I was more than scared to fight because I didn't know at the time of what I could do or what I couldn't do. So there's this one kid who I knew for a fact was a bully and all. Every time we'd go to recess, he'd put his arms around me, pick me up off the ground, start spinning, and toss me into the dirt. I'd get back up and let him do it again, and again, and again. Till either A, I couldn't stand up, or B, somebody finally got him to leave me alone, and I'd still be on the ground laughing, like as if nothing just happened to me.
Yeah, you're definitely a psychopath. That's just been proven.
Until a kid punched me in my throat and I didn't know how to respond, so I let myself fall backwards and just laid in the dirt, questioning life.
Yeah, guys, I'm scared of my cousin sometimes.
So you're a psychopath and you're also a masochist. Got it. All right.
No, I hate being, if in sexual terms, you're not allowed to hurt me or I will hurt you back.
But no, John's a good man.
Not then when he receives the pain, I inflict it.
Oh! I broke my legs, y'all.
I didn't feel a thing. Try it again. Wow, Beamo just exploded. I just saw that.
Giggity.
Hey Beamo, are you okay?
I'm great.
You're eating right now, I can hear that now. That's probably why you're muted.
We're also kind of like talking a lot, so she probably can't get a word in edgewise.
If she says something, most likely I'll shut the fuck up.
She knows she's always welcome. She's always welcome. She's important. She will be heard if she wants to speak. I will make sure that happens.
I'm eating.
And you have more going on in your 16 years of life than I do in my 36 years on this earth. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, well, you and I both, Holly, are a bit more of antisocial than he is.
If I don't want to talk to people, I'll make it clear. What's the worst thing I've ever done in a school building? I'm not gonna say one of them because that one's kind of stupid.
Got high.
Done it as well. No, actually, that's not the dumbest thing I've done.
Wait. You said I did it before?
Yeah, you got dared to do it in a classroom.
Well, I know it wasn't have sex, because that wasn't in the classroom.
No, I haven't fucked anyone yet because the fact of I'm morally afraid of my parents and getting kicked out of the house because I live in my living room and I don't have a job yet, so I wouldn't be able to pay for shit.
Yeah.
I still haven't got a cat why you have to live in your living room.
Because my bedroom became a storage room whenever I was little, and then the
Preach
bunk
it,
bed
Holly.
I had started.
Preach it, sister.
See, John, if I had a dream, I'd say get your ass over here, because I don't like people living in their living room and they have their room
No,
as a
I
storage
would
room.
hate your family because of how they treat you and all, and I would square up to your father.
Yeah, I'm with you on that,
your
John.
sisters,
I'm
your
definitely with you on that.
Okay, no, my dad is honestly the fucking best. Like, you know, he's the only one that fucking.
Yeah, from what you told me, your dad seems pretty cool. It's your sister, that one sister, and your mom seem to have like all the control. The only drawback I would see about your dad is it seems like he doesn't have the balls to stand up to them. It doesn't actually tell them, look, this is my house. Things are gonna go this way. Leave my son alone.
No, so this is actually my grandfather's house. So my mom actually owns it now since he passed. So she can just kick him out if he says anything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be father is, and then I can't be with him. And
there's a lot going on, Shannon. I know. Sometimes it's hard to keep up when there's so many people talking at once on a stream.
Sorry, Shannon.
As long as your dad runs the right suit, you can go with him and all. And trust me, I do have money behind me and all. I can help pay for a good lawyer.
There are some people that get into relationships though that no matter how bad it is, they will never leave it because they're used to that discomfort and they don't want to risk change because they're afraid of being more uncomfortable or more unhappy. No matter how happy no matter how unhappy they are, they don't want to change that unhappiness because they're afraid it's going to get worse.
Exactly.
That's exactly why I stayed at the job that I was in for as long as I did.
Yep.
The reason I haven't switched up the type of relationships I go in is because most of the time, they not only don't cheat on me except for one girl, and I still want to jump this dude because he was technically a pedophile at that. And he deserves more than he's been beaten. But, so, every relationship I've been in other than that one, the girls never cheated on me. And they would tell me everything along with give me all their passwords and all that if I asked, which I never did because I trusted in them fully. And most likely my exes would come back to me if I just asked.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, I've always, and everybody will agree, trust is the most important thing in any relationship. Exactly. And because if there's a slight bit of distrust, it's going to be nothing but questions and suspicion. No matter how honest they might have been, if they cause you if they do any kind of dishonest thing, like one little time, you're going to question everything after that, no matter how innocuous it might be.
See, I have such bad trust issues, right? Like huge anxiety problems, and smoking all that doesn't help necessarily, but it does calm me down for a little bit. But one of my buddies, he is a medical life. We're still friends and all because he quit doing it, right? But I was with this girl in Florida at the time, right? And
the one that I
talked about, yeah. So I let him know I was feeling it all, and he started saying, "Oh yeah, just so you know, she said this and this and this," and changed up how she said it to me the first time, right? And I let it get to me because I was already in my thoughts and all that, and I was anxious. And then she was listening to the conversation the whole time as I'm about to have a mental breakdown. It goes and says something along the lines of, "I'm amazed that you still doubt the relationship and all, but I do know you and why you doubt them. Because of not only being cheated on, but as well because you've always doubted people. Because no one ever helps you out with stuff. Because they pushed you aside your whole fucking time."
Yeah, and for me, they abuse my kindness. They take advantage of it. And then if I decide to ever want to refuse their help because I feel they're taking advantage of me, I'm suddenly the asshole.
Yeah.
Which is how I've developed 36 years of distrust with people. It takes a lot for me to actually trust somebody and tell them almost anything. Even people I've been in relationships with.
Yeah. So ask Jose though. My teacher's mad because I don't ever ask for help from her, right? Jose's exact words were to her is, well, he used to, anytime he ever truly needed help with anything, and usually be in school and all that, and every time he asked, the teacher pushed him away and never came back to him to help him out. So he refuses to ask for your help and all, because he's so used to being pushed away.
Yeah, what's the point? It's like the opposite of the boy who cried wolf. You keep asking for help, and you keep pushing them away. They eventually go like, well, you're not going to help me no matter what. There's no point.
Exactly, which is why I don't even ask my parents for anything. Because I never truly needed help around them either. And sometimes when I did, they either were too busy to do something, so they pushed me away. Or it would be the same scenario in a school building where I asked somebody, even the principal sometimes, and they pushed me aside. So I've gotten so used to being so solitary with myself, where you're not allowed past a certain boundary.
Yeah.
It's a huge wall I have going, and only few people have ever gotten up close to that wall without getting torn back down from it.
God damn it, I hit the fucking...
Big gum.
I was trying to shoot my Nova bomb and I ended up hitting the wall. I just wasted my load.
Wow, John. Oh god. But yeah.
I need to set more mods for my account and all that for Twitch. So in case certain ones can't get on because they're rarely ever on my channel at all anymore. I just need certain people now.
Yeah, I only have 3 mods and they're all here in the stream now. Holly, BMO, and Josh.
I have like 7, 8 of them, but usually they're not there until they want to be. Like,
it took me I've been streaming for it was actually 2 years yesterday. My 2-year anniversary of streaming overall was yesterday. And it took me at least that close to that amount of time before I felt that needing a mod was a good idea. And even then, it was only people that I trusted very, very much, like which obviously the 3 that I do, and people that are in my stream at some point or other. At least one of those 3 are always in my stream. Josh a little less than he used to be because he has a job now, which I have no hard feelings for him for that. I'd rather him have a job and be at the job than try to mod my stream. That's more important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
I need to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in a minute, y'all.
But Jose, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's one thing I go out Twitch streaming because they're probably gonna be listening.
1 minute. Be right back.
I have like
Enjoy
7,
commercial.
8 mods
Dab.
that don't even show up anymore unless they're in the school building and they want something to watch.
Hi everyone, I'm Comet. You might also know me as
the Flame-Third Ball of Fury.
I have a question for you. Are you a cat owner? Do you want to keep your home protected but don't want to bother with the hassle of a dog? And trust me, they can be quite a hassle. Well then look no further, for I have your solution. With my patented kitten collar accessory, you can make your meat cat's meow shake the walls with a lion's roar. Worried about potential intruders? Or those pesky neighbors? Fear not, as this easy-to-use, one-of-a-kind device will solve all your problems. Presenting Comet's PET, the Pussy Enhancement Tool. Concealed in your favorite feline's collar, and far more reliable than any dragon.
What?
Nothing. And I have a special offer. Call in the next 69 minutes, and I'll give you a special gift. This Beware of Cat sign at no additional cost. So, enhance your pussy today with Comet's Pussy Enhancement Tool. Not available in stores, so call me out. 555-2-PUSS-UP. Or check out my website at cometspussytools.mu. That's right, cometspussytools.mu.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed that little commercial break. I know everybody enjoys some time seeing my pussy. I'm referring to Comet.
Beautiful pussy, yeah, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'd pet it.
It's very furry, though. It's not a bald pussy. I don't shave it.
Man, it's okay.
His hair is everywhere, though. I have to vacuum like twice a week, even though I really don't. I should. I do it like once a week. Especially now that I have a visitor visiting me more often than before, which I had nobody visiting me before, so that's a huge jump. It's like 1,000% increase in people visiting me. Your favorite commercial, Holly? Well, good. I'm glad you like it. You also notice that's why it's one of the banner ads up there too. Holy shit! Shout out to the 11 people in the stream. Thank you all so very, very much for all of you that are here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. I've been so discouraged with my viewer numbers. I'm so glad you're all here. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate it. I can't put it into words.
Somebody either put down the time of death of somebody, or the date of death on somebody, or somebody's family's birthday. April 15th, 1865.
I have no idea.
The fuck if I know, dude. All I know is that's their name tag in Apex right now, so I'm just going off of what I'm reading.
I'm not a historian. The only history I have any remote interest in is World War II naval history. And that's just like the ships and stuff. The actual events I'm not that big of.
The nukes. Ready? Literally the nicknames to the nukes of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You have the big boy, which was Nagasaki, then the small guy, which was Hiroshima.
Yeah.
Knowing my history is the best part, which is why my history teachers love me, because I actually know what I'm talking about compared to over half the classroom. And then the ones who do know what they're talking about sit there around me and ask, why is it I act so dumb, yet I'm extremely intelligent? My only response is, because people like me when I do this.
Is this a battleground, or whatever?
Yeah, this is another. This is the Cabal battleground on Nessus. For some reason we're getting this a lot. I don't know why, but oh well. For us having more options, we seem to be going back to the same things over and over again. You'd think they'd randomize a little bit more.
Yeah. It's all good though.
Quit moaning, Jose.
I'm tired. I'm getting tired, man. I have to get off in like 30 minutes. Yeah.
I'll probably go on a bit longer than I'm not meant to be.
Yeah, you should go to bed. You're probably gonna get in trouble, and you're gonna be off like maybe a month.
If I get off right now, I'm FaceTiming my ex again.
Go ahead.
Tell the Crimson Dragon said hi, even though she won't have a clue who that is. Although someday I would like to be known by, known that well. I like people to be surprised that they hear from me, or that I say hi to them or something. That's what I look forward to for the stream. I don't expect to become like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, or Maximilian Dude big, but I'd like to be well known enough that that my name is like recognized. People talk like do you watch the Crimson Dragon? Oh my God, you do? Oh my God, that kind of thing.
I'm about to go and draw my teammate.
You talk about Chelsea, that ex.
Huh?
The ex you're talking to is Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
So many nice don't remember all the names. Kind of.
There's only been 6 talks, one of which I don't count because she only dated me for my anger issues, but...
Chelsea, Luna,
you're 16,
Anna...
You're 16, you've had 6 girlfriends, wow. I didn't have my first girlfriend until I was 19, I'm a pathetic piece of shit.
Sorry, I counted one of them as 6, but no, she'd technically be number 7, but I don't count her as a girlfriend as is.
I understand how that goes. I did the same thing. I had I've had, well, okay. I haven't had any I've had one relationship since my 11-year girlfriend, and that was only a month, so I'm with you. I don't really count that.
No, so mine was like a few weeks and all, but that's not the reason I don't count it. The reason I don't count it is because of the reason she got with me, and I had to ask her because I wanted to know. And I literally asked her one day on phone and all, because I do online dating as well. It's very common for me. Because sometimes
I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it anymore.
Are usually bitch bimbos. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're all about their body, and they don't care about your feelings sometimes, right?
No, I told you, I'm starting to change my mind about long distance.
Yeah, but so this girl I dated in a long distance relationship, I asked her one day what is it she likes about me, and her exact words were, "Oh, I only like you because you're anger issues." And I sat there and I questioned her and I asked her if she could say it again. She said the exact same shit. I'm like, alright, well, I'm gonna let you go now and all. She goes, alright, call me back when you can. I contacted her the next day and I broke up with her right then and there.
Yeah. Well, somebody told me that she loved her boyfriend because he has money and nice things, so I know exactly how that feels. Just on a different end. I wasn't the boyfriend, obviously. Yeah, Josh, Jose, when you have those balls that you pick up, don't like.
Yeah.
You got to throw it from a distance at these coils so you don't like blow up with it. I learned that myself the first time I played this part as well. I was like, what do I do with this thing? I can't hit it with it. Do I throw it at it? And so I just like spontaneously combusted.
I enjoy playing Destiny again with y'all. It's fun.
I enjoy playing something with you again. And you actually being able to hear you and you not lagging out.
Yes,
or sounding like C-3PO is having an orgasm.
Yes. I wouldn't miss that though. Hello, I am C-3PO.
Your personal translating service guy, whatever the fuck he was.
All I know he was built by Anakin Skywalker.
Young Annie. He
That's
was
all
there
I
for
know.
translation. He was made of golden, which actually had a crown. Was.
And then they even gave him a red arm, and then they painted it gold, which made no sense, but okay.
And he has a silver leg, for also reasons unknown.
Echo.
You gotta remember the fact of he was as well limited on supplies he could use for C-3PO. Which, if anyone remembers, C-3PO originally did start off as a silver as is. If you guys remember the first time you ever saw him, because he was more of a silver and all that.
Yeah.
But he was iconic for being golden with a big silver leg. Kinda scared of my landing point because teammates are nowhere to be found. So, take that thermite round because of the rampage. It's enemy time, it's moving from that one. So I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
Sorry that I talk to myself and all that when I play games, but I do enjoy playing tactically when it comes to being a
Oh,
well.
the whole talking to yourself while playing a game. That's the reason. That's part of the reason why I started streaming. I did that whenever I played, before I started streaming or doing YouTube, which I did YouTube for 6 years before I started streaming. That's the reason I did it, is because I'd make so much commentary and I'd make jokes to myself, of course, and it's just like, if I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be talking to the game, might as well let somebody actually listen to it. And that's where I've learned to make jokes and comment about the game, and it's sort of like, I don't know if anybody here will know the reference because it's a little bit of an older reference, but what's it called? Something 2000. Oh crap! What was the name of that show where they would watch a movie and they would have silhouettes of the characters in the foreground and they would make commentary about the movie. Somebody help me out here. Somebody who knows what they're talking about.
I remember what you're talking about.
I think it's something Odyssey 2000, I think, or something. But yeah, it's something kind of like, ow, fucking giant ball on my head again.
I remember the Lion King did that. Like they did the entire movie.
Well, yeah, the Lion King 1.5. That's the kind of thing. But this was actually a show that did it. They would do it for different movies. Holly, you're as old as I am. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You remember the name of that show?
Mm-hmm. And I was the only one, basically, me and Krim. Well, I was supposed to say Krim, but I was almost the only one that only knew who Travis Tritt was, and I was disappointed, but Krim knew.
Yeah, I know who Travis Tritt is. I am old enough to know that. I'm not huge into music, but I do know a few here and there. Like I didn't know hardly anybody on the stage during the Super Bowl except Snoop. Because, it's Snoop. How do you not know Snoop?
What's his name was up there too.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea.
Shannon had to walk him through.
Yeah, I was like, who's that? That's so. How do you know who that is? I'm like, really? You know who you're talking to, yeah? Motherfucker, that almost got me.
Well, Krim's not a music person, really.
Oh, dude, I play guitar, drums, and bass guitar.
No. I have no musical talent. I tried doing a recorder when I was in 6th grade, I think. Maybe 5th grade.
The recorder?
That's it, yeah, the recorder. That's my musical talent, even that was, at best, sad.
I can hold up a beat for a very long time as long as you give me a good one.
Yeah, all the music that I pick out for my videos and stuff and all that stuff, I pick that out from the free music on YouTube. I can't make my own music, or I have no ear for music. I just pick what sounds good to me and go with it.
So, like I said, I play drums on that, which means I have to know a good beat in order to at all try and make my own.
if I ever get around to actually making that that TV show I was talking about to you earlier, I'm gonna have to see if I can recruit Bino and Bert for making music, because I know they can do that. They have the know-how and the skill and the equipment to do so. Because obviously I would be able to use like actual copyrighted music for it.
You're a very low level. The only reason you got lucky is because that purple body armor and having a teammate right next to you. Hey, I'm not too happy that I lost to you though.
If you don't mind helping me, Bino.
Yeah.
I lost focus. I genuinely mean that. I should text my ex now because I promised I'd call her back.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and get off, just talk
I'm
for
not
all
going
night.
I mean, if you want to talk to her while you're getting off, that's okay with me. We don't have to know about it.
She has a boyfriend, mate, so like...
Yeah, that doesn't stop anybody.
That stops me.
Well.
Yeah, John's not a tough person that if he doesn't, like...
Hey, if
all, but that's just my
girl was in a relationship and I was single, did she come to me, I'm not going to turn her down.
No, because...
If I was attracted to her, that is.
Yeah, but what stopped me and all, I almost beat the shit this kid in my school building because of him fucking with my girlfriend while we were together and all, and she told me flat out, hey, do you know this kid? No, why? He goes to your school.
I remember that, yeah. And
he fucked with you after you confronted him for me because I didn't know who he was, and he was in the lunch period, so I had you talk to him. But like, he did ask what she was asking for the tip pics and everything, and kept on saying, well, what if he breaks up with you? What if he does this? What if he does this right now? And all that. And like, she kept on rejecting him and all, and ended up blocking him. And like, I literally told her, if he keeps on doing shit, he's gonna get fucked up for it. And it's gonna be by me and my group. And we're just gonna jump this motherfucker.
I was a confrontment, and...
Yeah,
he
Jose was sent
me
to confront him, right? And then the kid got up ready to swing on Jose, so Jose said, no offense. I walked Jose through what he's gonna say.
I just walked out, I just walked away.
But then a few days go by, the kid and his group comes up behind Jose, grabs him by the back, and throws him on the ground and runs off.
Yeah, real ballsy.
Yeah, I didn't get into that shit. And I was like, okay, whatever.
And then Jose tells me all that. I'm like, hey, yo, you just have him do one more thing. He slips up, he's getting jumped.
Damn.
And I'm gonna be right there fucking him up.
And next thing you know, Anna says, I want a break.
Let's take a break, which means break up with me because...
Yeah, which means I'm gonna go fuck this other guy.
Yeah, basically.
But she didn't get with him.
She really tried meaning to, like, tell me the nicest way she could and all, because she doesn't want to put me down the hard way. Because she loves me and all, I felt like. At the same time, I question it now, right? Like,
yeah.
It's just me. But,
yeah, whenever somebody says they want to take a break, that means I want to take a break from your dick, and I want somebody else's dick. That's exactly what it is.
She never got towards my dick and all. We got close to kissing each other and all, but my mom showed up before I even got a chance to, like, fucking just have a breakout sesh.
Yeah, obviously, I don't mean literally sometimes, because it depends on age, of course.
She was 15, and she's a few months younger than me.
My point being is it's the concept. Yeah, y'all probably couldn't do it because, legalities and availability, and the fact y'all are underage and all that stuff. That's not what I mean.
Dude, I wouldn't tell anyone if I fucked or not, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they'd only find out if I made out or not. That's literally the first I'd tell them is, oh yeah, we made out. Did y'all fuck? Why do you want to know? Like, first off, like, that if we did, that'd be personal as well.
It's that bullshit alpha male stuff that they feel like they gotta have a higher conquer count than others, and it's bullshit that I don't subscribe to. The whole alpha male concept is something that I absolutely despise because I saw it in my father all the time, and I refuse to do anything like my father if I can keep from it. I'm ashamed that I somewhat look like him. I can't change that, but I'm ashamed that I somewhat look like him.
A dead family member, So I look like 4 different people. My parents have told me: my stepdad, my mom, my biological father, and a dead family member, which died to a car blowing up with him inside.
That's all right. That's
So I get told this whenever I was little and all, and my cousin looked at me long enough. I don't know what was going on with her as is. She didn't look like she was okay and all, but she just started breaking into tears and looks at me while we're talking about my our dead cousin and all, and she just breaks down staring at me. And she goes, he kind of looks like him. and walks off and just locks herself in her room.
Some people
And
can do that. Some people do that. It's
I know, and along with my mom's cousin's dad, whenever he first saw me, he ended up falling in love with me because I looked like his son at the time as well. I still slightly do apparently. And just fucking destroyed him.
I must once again ask you to venture into the dark.
I was just smoking out, sorry.
Which is another reason why I tend to be extremely trust issued, is because I've hurt family members not even meaning to, just by existing, basically.
As far as that is a little unfair. Or it's not little. That's very unfair. But in a slightly different context, to me, family is a swear word because I absolutely despise family. It's nothing but an obligation that it's a blood obligation that they require you, that certain people require you to have. And if you're not being part of the family enough, you're the asshole. And especially with my father, he was the kind of person that would, first of all, he was manipulative. He would do things for you as a quote unquote favor to you, knowing that he was basically banking up an obligation. So if he wanted something from you later, you would be obligated to do that or give it to him. Or he would do something and say, "This is for me, this is for you," and then use that as a reason later. Like if he wants you to do something, remember that time I did this for you? I didn't ask you to do that, but you did it anyway. That's the kind of person he was. Like I said, manipulative and controlling, which is why I refuse to be anything like that when it comes to my relationships. I saw what he did with my mother. I refuse to be like that.
I've never seen family just blood, just so you know. Like, I've considered my best friend to be my brother and all, and he's black, right? He's a mixed kid. But to the eye, he looks black, right? Anytime I tell somebody he's my brother, they look at him. They look at me, but he's black. Well, no, he's mixed, actually, but I don't see family as blood. It's who you call your family. That counts. Like, some of my family, I regret being family with, not only can they be sometimes a bit racial.
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
But they can as well be total fucking pricks.
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
And sometimes not understanding.
There's people in this. I almost died. Okay, there's people in this chat that I would consider more family than anybody that actually birthed me, save for my mom, who unfortunately passed away. BMO, Jose, I call my little brother. They're more family to me than the people that actually share my bloodlines.
Exactly. Jose's not even anywhere near related to me, nowhere near blood related. I still consider him to be a cousin now because of how much respect and trust I have in him, right? And which he shows back entirely, where he doesn't argue with me, he doesn't try to start fights with me, he listens to me whenever I need him and all, which I do the same because it's how he treats me, and I want to treat him like a human being, myself. I go by the thumper rule, treat people how you want to be treated. So if you want to be treated like family, as long as you treat me like family back, I'll treat you like one.
And I wish people did that more often, especially when it comes to the men and women in relationships. I've seen so many people in relationships that are in abusive relationships, but they refuse to leave each other for one reason or another, because they've been with each other so long, or we're so in love, or we're living together, we can't really go somewhere else, or whatever. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but I want to see it more in our day and age of generations and all that, because it's like a dying rule. The rule is very little seen nowadays, because people treat you so kind of all that with this generation, especially Gen Z and Gen Alpha, right? I hate my generation. I refuse to consider myself a Gen Z, even though I know I legally am and all. I am under the generation because of being born in 2006, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the one rule you're taught throughout school means nothing. You're not a man if you cry. You're not a
that's
show your feelings.
Yeah, the alpha male bullshit that I was telling you about. Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing, but I can show you on the stream, but there's one time I was looking at my fingernails for one reason or another, and I had my hand turned this way. You guys can see me on the stream. I had my hand turned away looking like this. My father got mad at me because he said, "This is not the manly way to do it. I have to turn my hands over because this is the manly way to look at your nails." That's the kind of alpha male bullshit my father tried to instill in me.
Yeah. My Canadian
that's a petty example, but it's a prime example.
Yeah. My Canadian friend ended up, dead ass with you, he doesn't want us talking about it and all. But the only reason I'm stepping this is because we're on the subject. But he, dead ass with you, never cried in front of his family. It feels like as if they don't love him, right? So we talked to him about it because he was clearly showing signs of stress and all that. So me and Jose, being the good friends we are, or try to be, talked to him about it, and I even pushed him to the verge of crying. I said, if you're gonna cry, cry to us. Don't let anyone else see it. Just let us know that you're there, you're okay and everything. Cry to us, because we're here for you. And so he finally broke and willingly cried to us because I finally got him to let out that feeling that he needed to release.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to hurt him or anything, but I pushed
No,
him.
I understand what you're saying. He needed to let out that cry. I got exactly what you're saying. It's absolutely just, I've said 1,000 times already, it's bullshit, which it is. I mean, the whole concept of the manliness and if you don't do the manly thing, you're gay, and like, okay, so whatever that not manly thing is, if I do that not manly thing, am I suddenly going to want to have sex with a man? No, don't think so.
Probably not. No, but how our generation...
Pretty sure I still like pussy, so no, that's not it.
But like, how our generation sees it nowadays is if you're not manly, or you show signs of being weak, we're gonna take you, we're gonna spit on you, we're gonna fucking kick you in the dick.
Yeah.
Like you're not a person.
And those are those. Yeah, you got the the electric shock therapy because you're gay or whatever. It's like that is again another level of just insane bullshit. The intolerance, it's kind of hypocritical to say, but I do not tolerate intolerance. So I understand that I kind of makes me a bigot to say I hate bigots, because the point of the entire definition of a bigot is hating a group of people that you don't really know, have never really met. Like a bigot would hate a black person just because they're black, even though they've never met a specific black person. And so by my saying I hate bigots, I am essentially a bigot myself, because I'm hating a group of people that I possibly, a specific person that maybe have not met, but I would think that still makes me a better person.
Exactly.
It's just it's insanely stupid. The intolerance and the hatred for a group of people because you don't agree with their thoughts is insane.
Yeah.
There's things I don't agree with, but I'm also not going to hate somebody because I don't agree with them.
Exactly.
Or I don't understand it.
I give everyone a chance in life, right?
Exactly,
I'll
yeah.
give you more than one chance usually.
Yeah.
You can always prove yourself and deem yourself worthy of my affection or my feelings and all that, as long as you take that chance and actually use it the right way.
Right. Yeah.
Don't you do what your intentions were right there in front of me. Depends on how I react to you later on in life.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, not just because it's one of the things. Yeah, one of the top things that bug me is when people don't understand something, they're immediately hostile to it. And if I were to put myself in that mindset, okay, I don't understand the concept of being gay. I cannot understand the concept of me being attracted to a man because I cannot be. I just can't be. But I also don't hate somebody for it either.
Exactly.
Like I don't understand people that enjoy golf or enjoy tennis, but I'm not going to hate those people that do. It's a moronic concept.
Yeah. People hate me for admitting I support the LGBTQ slightly, depending on the people, right? Like, I don't support them full-bloodedly. I only support those who don't get in your face or talk to me shit because they're gay.
Yeah. People that force their thoughts on you are the same way. They try to force. If they try to force their religion on you or force their way of life on you, they're no different than the people that are trying to force the people that are different from being like them. They're trying to force the gays to be straight. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
The people that are trying to force their religion on you or whatever, it's the same concept. Let people be different. That's the whole reason humanity is the way it is. If everyone thought the same, then everybody would be playing Destiny, or everybody would be playing Fortnite, and everybody would love video games. Everybody would love one sport. There would be no other sports. Humanity is based on variety, and if everyone tries to think the same way, it's going to result in the death of humanity. It's stupid. It's stupid to think that way.
Yeah, this is something I brought up with people because I brought in, somebody brought up something religious with me. I said, well, if you're going to bring up religion and all that, I don't care if you're atheist or what, because God does have a role in this all, and I believe in God fully, but I believe in the scientific terms as well, right?
Right.
Like God has a 25%, maybe a higher percentage in what he does in life. Even I believe in the devil has a percentage. Because all the bad shit has to come from somebody else. All the good shit comes from one person. Bad shit.
There's got to be a balance.
And everything else, exactly, and everything else goes to science and you, because you write your own story basically, right? But there's sometimes that curveball thrown into the book by either a good or an evil force, right? And somebody brought it into a religious term to me. I said, well, if God didn't want us to be this way, then why the fuck are we able to be like, oh, I'm gay, or I'm lesbian, or I choose to do this and that and this, or do this and build this and kill these people? God made
using that mentality, God would have given us the option of choice. It would give us the ability to choose.
Exactly. Yeah. And then somebody argued with me over it, and I sat there and said, look, you take your opinion and you're entitled to it. I won't judge you and all, but don't come into me.
But don't force it on me. Yeah, exactly.
Shit and like act like as if I'm in the wrong for saying how I truly see stuff. Like I genuinely told you how I felt about it. I genuinely telling you now, you need to fuck off with it because it's not something I talk about freely, especially in an open ass area like this.
Yeah.
And so the person got offended by me saying this and all.
Yeah. And that's what. Yeah, that's one thing I don't do in streams. In my stream, is I don't allow conversations about religion or politics because there are always going to be two sides to each one of those conversations, and no matter how much arguing or how much evidence one side brings to the other side will never accept that evidence, no matter how valid or how true that particular evidence is. I'm going to miss the elevator. Okay, no, man, I made it. That's why I don't bother. That's why I don't want to have those conversations in my chat, because you're going to have an endless argument that nobody is going to change sides. You know, if you're staunch one side or the other, you're pro gun control, you're anti gun control, you're pro life, you're pro life, you're pro choice, whatever. No matter what evidence you bring of the other side, you are not going to listen to it and be and compromise and change your side or whatever. And I refuse to have those kind of conversations. And the same goes true with any kind of argument that I ever have about anything, whether it's actually tangible, real, or important. If it's an argument that I have with somebody and I know that the person, oh shit, I just killed myself. The person on the other end of that conversation is not going to change their mind, then I'm not going to bother having a conversation. I'm not even going to bother having the argument because it's a waste of time. So I know there are people that thrive on that. People that thrive on one-sided arguments. I am not one of those people.
Yeah.
I will quote-unquote argue with you if I know that you will either listen or possibly listen to my advice and change your mind, or you can come up with a valid reason that I should change my mind on said subject. But if no matter what I say, you're going to counter everything, or no matter what I say, you're not going to listen to it, and you're never going to change your mind or compromise, then I'm not going to bother even arguing with you. Yeah. That goes with relationships. That goes with political, religious subjects. Regardless of the subject. If I know you will not compromise or change your mind, then I don't even want to bother talking.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. I feel you on that one.
It's already 11:23. Jesus.
That's what happens when you have daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I wanted to put this in my show, but you guys got on, so I want to go ahead and just skip this out. But I saw a news report that said the U.S. Senate has passed a bill to make daylight savings time permanent, and I am perfectly okay with that. And my hatred isn't daylight savings time itself. My hatred is the change. Both either direction, whether it's forward or backward, I hate the change.
Especially because it gets you off of the time.
Yeah, it changes your sleep schedule. You got to go to bed earlier or get up earlier. I don't care which way they move it. Just stop changing it. I have bitched about that ever since I understood the actual concept of it as a child. And every year I get a calendar and I see it says daylight savings time begins or ends. I put, this should be illegal on the calendar. I literally write those words. That's how much I hate it.
The hive must have have grander
Yeah,
ambitions for the
I
pyramid's
feel that.
influences.
Ask Jose, me and him were up
Return
one
to
night,
me.
and we didn't realize it changed time yet
There
because
is
we thought it would
much
be
to
2.
discuss.
I get told by my
Yeah.
mom I need to go to bed because it's 3:43. I'm like, no way, it's 3:43. I literally checked an hour
Yeah.
ago
Hmm.
on the time. It was 1:25. I look at it, it's 3:43. I'm like, there's no fucking way I lost that much time.
Yeah, you did well. You didn't mentally, but by the clock of the world, or by the United States at least, some states, yes, you did. And it's an archaic, outdated concept. It's something that doesn't need to be around because it's archaic and unnecessary and useless to 21st century life in America or on Earth in general. I don't think any country should have to suffer the daylight savings time or whatever they call it in their particular country. I know in the UK they call it British summertime. But regardless, I don't think anybody anywhere should have to suffer with that. It's absolutely absurd.
I'm on 1381.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Yeah.
If you've got gold dust, don't forget to grab those concentrated matter gems from the Eververse store, as you'll drop a unique upgrade module every time you kill a hard enemy. But you can get a lot. You can build those, stock those up quickly.
Remember, Jose, they gotta be hard.
Yeah, they got to be hard. So give them that Viagra. Stroke them a little bit. Don't stroke them too much because then they'll blow their load. Then they'll be limp again.
Oh god.
Exactly, Jose. Come on now.
You know about stroking it. You're 15. You stroked it before.
Maybe more often than most, Jose.
Oh my god.
Maybe in the middle of a classroom, huh?
Okay, I was a dumbass back then. Leave me the fuck alone.
Wait, this is actually true?
Yeah, you got dared to. The girl he's actually falling for again, actually. Jose,
Yeah.
you are family and all. I understand. I will call you out right now, though.
So no, she
She
reminded me.
Right?
Yeah, she
Everyone
reminded me.
thought he wouldn't do it. All right. Lily Crimson. What happened was he's in the middle of a class, and she goes and dares him because they're playing through the dead.
She threw me a bottle of water. She said, "Do it." I was like, "Do what?" She's like, winked. He's like, "Do it." I was like, "Okay."
Wait, who gave you the bottle?
You gotta remember the girl Kayla. I said I was X'd out before, but that was like a year ago. Yeah,
so it was another kid.
Oh no, she dared me to do it.
Well, I mean, it was.
Yeah, she dared him to jerk it in the classroom while she handed him some lotion, right? So him being him, and knowing that thought he wasn't gonna do it and all that, he's too scared. Takes the lotion, puts it on his hand, and goes ahead and does it for a little bit. In the middle of the classroom. I myself ended up having to stay in the classroom and not go on a field trip enough, so I got bored. And as a joke, I stuck my hand in my pants and acted like I was jerking it.
Oh my god.
Oh, good thing I was homeschooled in 7th grade, so I didn't get the opportunity to do that.
But no, Crimson makes it funnier on what I did. A kid looks under the table. One of my buddies, he swear to God, he put his head under the table and goes, "Why are you jerking off in the classroom?" And I started laughing, just falling out laughing. I was like, "Why are you looking under the table, fucking weirdo?"
I would have replied, "Just for you, buddy. Just for you."
But he asked me, I'm questioning, why are you looking under the table in the first place? Another kid he told looks at him and he's like, but he wants. Why? And he goes, well, like, it's obvious what he's doing. I'm like, then why do I have to do what if it's obvious? If I...
Are you impressed by what you see down here? You like it? You want some? Yeah, make it uncomfortable for them. They're asking because they want to make you uncomfortable. That's why you reverse it, make it uncomfortable for them.
But it wasn't making. I'm gonna be honest with you. You could talk about the most vulgar or violent.
No, I'm not saying it worked. I'm not saying it worked. I'm just saying that he's trying to make you uncomfortable, so you just reverse it. Just because it doesn't make you uncomfortable, you make him go.
It's so hard to do that to me, right? It's almost impossible to make me that uncomfortable. Like, fair heads up now. I can eat lunch while talking about people getting gutted and like you playing with your intestines, like showing me a video of it, right?
Yeah.
And I can sit there and eat like as if I'm not watching anything that bad. And I was talking about food and all that one day in a classroom, and a girl looks at me and goes, "Why do you eat food so peacefully?" And we're talking about killing people. I go, well, because the fact of it's just human nature. Like, you might be sickened to the stomach to see blood. I see blood, and I still eat, like as if I'm not looking at it. And I would stare it down and just be focused on it and eat as I look at it. and it won't ever face me. You could be scared shitless if the guy got gutted right in front of you. I'd still be eating like nothing just happened.
I don't think visually I would ever have a problem with it. It would just be if I could smell it, because I do it as smells get to me. So
Not really.
it's probably just because I would be uncomfortable with the smell if there was one. I mean, obviously, if we're looking at a picture, there is no smell, but then again, why would I be eating around somebody who's got opening up blood veins? Ah, God! Why do I always keep having giant balls fall on my head?
It fell on my head too.
Oh, good. So we had balls on our head together. Great. Yeah, I know, right?
This, they asked me this in the middle of the luncheon, right? Which as well, if you know what the BDSM quiz is, I had to take that one to prove something to them. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I was in a rush when I took the quiz, so I got 98% positive on being a dominant, right?
Alright.
In sexual terms, I refuse to be a bottom. I will fight you over that position, no matter what risk it comes at. As being the top, right?
I hear Krim's not trying to laugh.
No,
I am smart.
You can hear my smile. I know you can.
With my ex and all that, she ended up taking the quiz again to see what she is now, because she used to be a switch as one of her top results, right? And so she has switched somewhere in there, but it's not as high up as it used to be. She's a submissive, and I retook the quiz and all that, and I read over every question, and I made sure to answer with every question I know would be a fact, right? And the results came back 100% dominant.
Yep.
I sat there and I started laughing. I'm like, look at this bitch. Like I said, I'm a fucking top no matter who the fuck you are. So you can get on the fucking ground and just suck in it, motherfucker. And she goes, excuse me? I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm a little degrader if you haven't realized it yet, dumbass. And she goes, oh no, that's okay. Kind of turned around. Yes, I know turn-ons. I am lovely, and I usually hit their kinks really well with how I am. Like, once you tell me your turn-on, I'd probably use it against you eventually. Other reason why women love me, because I'm keen to using their turn-ons as my best weapon against them. They argue with me, they have a kink on hair pulling, I grab you there, I yank it. You stop arguing, you look at me in a lustful way. And at that point, argument's done. You just kiss me. Okay. I'm not judging.
Yeah, I can't do any of that because there's for me it's too much worry of risk of injuring them, and then not just that, but eventually they could, like, if they get mad at me for whatever reason, they could say that I forced them into it. I just don't want to take the risk. No matter how much they actually consented to it, how much they enjoyed it, if they decide to go to the police and say, yeah, I choked her, I beat her, whatever, the cops are going to believe her no matter how much she actually consented to it.
Which is the problem with day and age's Law and Order. Yeah. Back to what I was saying though.
I just don't even want. I don't want to deal with the stress. Whether the law can prove that that she told the truth or that she's lying about it or not.
Depp was, if you think Johnny Depp was to be blamed for what happened to him and whatever her name was, then you are a fucker. Just remember that. Back to what I was saying though.
There was a video
proof.
Yeah, he's innocent.
But so, what was I saying? So my buddy, before her and his ex got together, his ex ended up getting in my face a lot at one point and all, and started talking back to me. So I grabbed her by the hair and just pulled it lightly, like hard enough where she could feel it, but not hard enough to like rip it out of her head, right? And she looked at me, quit talking, and just smiled, and turned red.
And that's why I talk to no one in school.
Nice.
Picking apart the Vex like carrion birds.
Let me get raw salt. Like, what the fuck? Dude, do I have to like spray cum somewhere and all that? Just
wait, whoa.
Why?
This is where I get off.
Taste of salt usually in the actual semen. That is one of the morally common tastes.
Why, John? It's too late for John. It's almost 12 o'clock.
Remember, Jose, there are multiple different colors to come, including the red, yellow, brown, and black, as some of the colors you
Why am I here? Why am I here?
Because you choose to be.
No.
Along with you, hum usually tastes like salt and all that. But if you eat pineapple before having sex, you usually adapt the taste of pineapple into your cum.
And why would we need to know this?
So that's
Because
actually
if you want the
scientific
woman
fact,
to enjoy
that
small,
depending on what you eat, it actually can affect the
depends on
flavor of that.
depending
Yes.
on your diet, depends on the color, along with how it tastes.
And see, John knows more than me, but yet he still fails math.
Just because
Because I
somebody
act dumb
fails
on
a subject
purpose.
doesn't mean they don't know more than another.
I know.
I strive in some areas as I plummet in the others.
Well, I can't talk. He's passing English, and I'm failing it.
Yeah, we
I
know
might
how
pass
much you failed at English, Jose.
So I should be passing English. My teacher loves me in there. I actually do my work most often. If I pass out, I pass out. I'll tend to catch up on my work anyways.
Sometimes I feel words as heard is more your phrase than mine, Jose.
I thought I would get molested by a dinosaur, but then I realized it's a very passive.
Are you playing Ark? I thought you said you wanted to get off when Ark was finished. You are
Well, if he's talking about being molested by a dinosaur, I'm pretty sure he's not playing Mario Brothers.
I just want to beat the shit out of that dinosaur quick and make it my slate. I mean,
Mother, god damn it! Why do I keep hitting walls with my super? Keep blowing my load all over walls.
Excuse me, sir, what?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. I genuinely didn't. I'm gonna hear you say it again. What did you just say?
Keep blowing my big purple load all over walls.
Oh, you're like Barney with that purple shit.
Oh yeah.
I love you, you love me. Well, let me stick it in your anus so I can make you happy.
Yeah. And I thought I was weird.
You know what? I don't care if you think I'm weird, fuck it. Jose, I was gonna go to a gay party one day, right?
Oh god.
But fuck it.
Oh my god, it's 11:37. John, you're now 2 hours past your bedtime, buddy. John! What the fuck?
That's what I have to say to you, my good set.
Rap on a basket. Oh god.
It's
Being
always
violated.
I'm not watching it anymore. I'm asking Holly now. It doesn't
I'm about to pass out, so maybe after this strike, I'm head out.
Okay.
And watch your stream. After the strike, but
is Holly still on stream or no?
She probably is. Got 6 people. Pretty good chat possibility she's here.
I'm gonna watch your stream though while I'm
Okay.
going a little bit.
Hey guys, Jack.
I know how you like to watch my stream as you fall asleep.
Happy, I'm smacking his dick around.
Oh my god.
Well, if he wants to smack his dick around while watching me, I don't mind. I mean, it's up to him. I'm not gonna be picky. I would assume probably complimentary, but I'm not sure.
God, it's $5 I don't have.
This is where I just cry myself to sleep.
That's why I cry myself to sleep.
Ah, yes, there she is. So, genuinely, how much did you like the voice impressions so far? Because this is all I ask whenever somebody hears them.
Excellent work, Guardian.
Which I've impressed multiple different school teachers and all, which love me because of my voices. But
Miss Hagwood.
no, Miss Hagwood doesn't listen to my voices, no. I've never once tried showing her any. I don't like Miss Hagwood too much. Like, she ended up getting a snobby attitude with me for nothing. Because I was tired and I laid my head down for a little bit, and she got onto me about it, right? And I literally spent like the whole hour of class in first period catching up on all my math, right? And she goes, "Oh, you couldn't go to sleep in your first class?" I looked at her. I was like, "You're gonna run some shit. You better run it well, because you hit me. I'm
Miss
hitting back. I don't
Hagwood,
give a fuck
that
if you're
makes
grown
me
woman or
laugh.
not."
I'm sorry, but she's fun.
I think she misunderstood your
she
question
goes,
because you talked too fast. Try asking her again a little slower.
Ah, dude. So, how much do you like the Scottish and Irish voice I did earlier? If I may ask you that, Ollie.
Well,
Like, knowing he said what Krim just said, but I want to hear it myself. Or see it myself, in a sense.
well, this is where to sign
Go to
off.
bed, Jose.
I am. I'm about to.
Hurry up.
See y'all next time.
Mimo,
And
you
if
hanging out for a
guys-
while?
You said what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hi. Welcome back, Nemo. I forgot you're in here.
Wow, that's rude.
What?
I knew she was there the entire time. I mentioned like, oh, Vino, what you doing? Oh, yeah, he just got kicked off. Well, I'm getting kicked off as well by my tiredness. See y'all next time.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, y'all take care. I have to get off. Peace out, y'all. I'll be on tomorrow if anyone wants to like try and join up or something. I'm
Alright.
kidnapping you, Crimson, for Ark.
Okay. Well, that was exciting.
Yeah, a little too exciting.
So, some of it, I you know.
Yeah.
Not totally comfortable with them talking about some of the things they talk about considering their age, but I mean.
Yeah. You know when you're talking to somebody or like listening to somebody and it stresses
Sean?
you out
And they what?
and it stresses you out, like it just makes you like it like hurts your heart. Like anxiety wise.
Depending on what you're talking about, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like my brain just can't follow fast enough, so I shut off.
Yeah.
I think that's why I was so quiet.
Yeah, that part I kind of get. I mean, I don't know what it is.
Sometimes
with
I get like that, like if the conversation is just like, because part of the problem was the conversation was just so like nonstop.
Yeah.
That it'd go like from one topic right into the next topic, and my brain can't like go that fast right now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Jose's
like,
friends. All of his friends seem to talk at like the speed of 900 miles an hour.
I know. I'm like, is your blood literally coffee? Because
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't think they smoke weed. I think they smoke speed.
Yeah. The velocity of the, you know.
I mean, I think this is one of the best shows I've had in a while because it's been, there's been conversation, and as I've said before, my shows are much better when I have somebody to bounce, conversations off of. I can't always make conversations by myself or just one person. But there's a certain point where, I'd tell him a couple times, like, okay, let's talk about something else now. Because I didn't want to talk about that particular thing anymore, and two, I wanted him to take a fucking breath.
I know, right? Here, let's just marinate in what we have already talked about. Silence.
Hi, Comet.
Like, been going 1,000 miles an hour since Friday. So
yeah.
I'm trying to process.
Yeah, this is probably the first time I've been able to do a stream because I've been, busy with other things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping to actually get on the schedule again soon. But for now, I'm still kind of like jumping around a little bit, doing other things and other distractions, so to speak. What I do have in mind though is I want to start. One of my biggest problem is viewer retention. As I said in the Facebook post, I'm sure you probably read it. I didn't like seeing 5 or 6 people in the stream, and then within 5 minutes I was down to one person. It was really discouraging and disheartening. Thank you, Jose, for feeding Kai. So I thought, okay, let me just see if I can come up with some way to maybe bring in some. Just viewer retention is what I'm most worried about right now. I want people to come in here and stay in here, and they have for a vast majority of the stream. We're up to 10 viewers again, and I'm greatly appreciated for all of you. I've seen 11 in here before tonight, I've seen 11 in here tonight. I am super proud of that.
When you got 11, that was actually me joining because I realized that I could be on my phone. I kind of forgot about it.
I don't care who it is, whether it's people I know or don't know. Regardless, I'm seeing numbers in here, and it makes me feel like, okay, I'm not a failure at this. I can actually bring in people, and they're staying, and retention and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking about doing with the stream anyway.
When did you stream last? Was it yesterday?
Oh no! I haven't streamed in at least a week. I think my last stream was.
Oh, I thought you streamed like really recent.
Oh no! I didn't stream. I haven't streamed this week. I'm pretty sure my last stream was last Wednesday. I think it was.
Really?
Pretty sure.
I'm sure wherever he is.
I think I've streamed. I think I've streamed since
a
Shannon
couple days
moved
ago,
here.
'cause I was gonna say sorry I wasn't there because.
Yeah, I streamed once Shannon moved here, and that was last Wednesday. It was the Wednesday of the 7th, whatever that was. Yeah, that had to be last week. Yeah.
There's no use in quantifying the help you.
I know you have, Holly. I know you have, but also, you know, I thought that I'm not saying that you're lying to me or you're blowing smoke at my ass. I have a little bit of a harder time believing that you're. This is going to come off more harsh than I mean. I have a hard time believing you're telling me the truth about my quality of my stream because you're my friend. And I'm not saying, and I'm not accusing you of lying to me or anything like that. But you're my friend. You kind of have an obligation to tell me what I want to hear. So, you know, it's just, you know. So, I mean, Bebo gets what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure
Well,
you
your
do too.
stream is probably the best of everybody, and that's just.
Well, that's super appreciative.
That's partial friend bias, but at the same time, I'm being honest.
No, I appreciate the compliments. I really do.
I can only wish my stream was as good as yours. Now, I know I haven't been like streaming normally, but
you got your moments, Bebo.
I want to.
Those times you got me cracking up.
Yeah, thanks.
and there is zero bias there. It's all just enjoying a good laugh. you could provide that.
I try.
But it's, you know, I would, okay, let me put it like this, Holly. Maybe this will seem a little bit less like I'm, you know, calling. I don't want to say calling out. That's the wrong phrase, but I think you understand what I'm saying. But I would be more willing to believe when y'all say my stream is good and it's not a terrible stream, if I didn't see such low viewer counts a lot, or like I said before, the viewer retention thing. There's been so many days I've come in here,
how many
and have
or
like
what types of people you bring in, you know, for different streams or whatever. Like, I get why people play the same game all the time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how do you keep people that don't necessarily want to watch a certain game, or you know what I mean? Because you're always going to have people.
Yeah. At that point, you've got to just be, you know, they want to be there for you, and that's what I'm trying to do. I want to bring people in here that enjoy the stream because I'm here playing. You know, it's not necessarily the game I'm playing. They're here for me. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm not just sitting here playing a game. I'm here talking. I'm here trying to interact with the stream. I'm here making jokes. Because I want people to say that, okay, well, he's playing insert game name here. Well, I don't know anything about the game. I don't care about the game. But I just want to hear his, you know, funny jokes. I want to hear his naughty comments, you know, that kind of thing. I want to hear the camaraderie he has with his friends, and I want to talk to him in the chat. That's what I'm trying to make out of this stream. I've said before, I run this stream like I would want to be a viewer of the stream. I wouldn't want to watch somebody that's just sitting here playing a video game, just occasionally looking over the chat and saying, oh, hi, thanks for the bits. Oh, hi, thanks for the follow. I wouldn't want to watch a stream like that, so I'm not going to run my stream like that.
Streams.
But you also haven't had much interaction from your chat either, so it's not entirely your fault. But that's the, you know, I wouldn't want to watch that kind of a stream, so I'm not going to run my stream like that. But I also know that I try to do things a little bit differently than, you know, the majority. And sometimes I make it so different that I'm actually making myself obscure and too different, and nobody likes that. So, but you know, it's a lot of, you know, trial and error. Unfortunately, it's mostly error lately. But what I was getting to about all that was what I'm going to start doing pretty soon here, probably by the next stream, I'm hoping, is I'm going to start making like the first hour of the show, you know, at least an hour, hopefully. I have actually saved a bunch of video game news sites, and I'm going to like look at the gaming news and look through it and talk about what I've seen, what games they're mentioning or coming out with or whatever, and just like make comments on it and talk about it for about an hour. Talk about the gaming world for about half an hour to an hour. And I think that would help like keep me going straight into a game and kind of gives me a little more opportunity to kind of one-on-one with the chat, not distracted by the by the game or whatever. Not that I can't focus on the game, especially I can't focus on the stream like I can right now. I can play this game almost blindfolded because I know Destiny so well. But,
don't give them any ideas.
I feel that would be, I feel that would be better. So about doing newer games too. No, I understand that. And I agree with that. I also know that there's fans of both sides. You know, I've seen a number of people that are playing retro games like Choco King. He plays the older Final Fantasies. He's playing older Mega Man games. He's playing a lot of retro games. And yeah, and as far as you mentioning playing new games, I've been playing Horizon Forbidden West, and almost every stream I've had Forbidden West up, my viewership has been in the tank. And it's kind of, it's discouraging and also a little bit causing me jealousy because I see other people playing Forbidden West and they're getting 6, 8, 10 viewers.
Zero Dawn, I lost so many viewers. Like, at first it was good, but then, like, I was getting 1 or 2. And I was like, okay then.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Because
but games like this, you generally have a lot of viewers.
Yeah. Especially if we were doing something
I don't know what it is about Destiny, but... Because half the people in there don't even really, like... I mean, there's a lot of people who play Destiny in your chat and stuff, but, like... It's not like they're as dedicated as you are, you know what I mean? Like... You're probably, like, the ultimate Destiny fan out of everybody.
Well, out of all of us, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I do get sick of the game and need to take a break from it every now and then. I've come back to this game since it first came out, 8 years ago, and been loving it, ever since. I need to take my breaks from it, but that's a normal thing for me, no matter what game I'm playing. I said before, I can't play one game all the time. And no matter how much I love Destiny, I couldn't play this all the time for streams. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I know there's some people that can. There's like F7 Juggernaut on Facebook. He's a Fortnite streamer. That is all he plays. Okay, I can't say all. I would say 98% of the time. Sometimes he plays Phasmo, but Fortnite is what he plays, and that's fine for him, and that works for him. But also that falls in my problem with doing that, besides the fact that I'm a variety gamer, much less variety streamer, is that if I do decide that I'm tired of whatever game I've been playing all the time on stream, if I decide to change games, my viewership's not going to come back for that because that's not the game that they used to watch me play. And, it's the thing about not wanting to do Fortnite all the time. And I've seen that happen to a rather big streamer that I used to watch called Clip This Gaming. He's a big Fortnite streamer. He stopped playing Fortnite and played Valorant for a while, and his viewership and followers tanked because he switched to Valorant.
Yeah.
Now, granted, when he went back to Fortnite, they all came rushing back, but when he switched to Valorant, whoop, crashed like a stock market.
Yep, I had people that were only in my stream for when I was playing Fortnite. And then when I would play something else, they were like, "When are you playing Fortnite again?" in my chat, and I'm just like,
"Oh yeah, that is
okay." Like, guys, come on.
Yeah, that is one of my biggest pet peeves, and I've watched other people, talk to Scotty Blades and a couple other streamer friends that come in and go, "Well, why are you playing this game? Why don't you play this game?" Okay, what game do you see me playing right now? Is this the game I'm playing right now? Is that the game that you ask about? Then guess what? I'm going to keep playing this.
It's like it's almost like people need to be educated on how to be in a streamer's chat. It doesn't matter who they are or what they're playing.
You need a license to be able to chat.
Yeah.
You have to pass a test in order to legally be allowed to chat.
Go through this training really quick, and then you can chat in my stream.
Yeah, in that vein, you kind of do have that option on Twitch as the streamer to set your chat for sub only, and so, I mean, you can still get the occasional idiot subscriber in the chat, but you can, if you put your chat on sub only subscribers are the one in the chat. So less likely you're going to have the ones that say, "Why aren't you playing this? Go play this," or something like that. You would hope that your subscribers are the smarter ones, willing to pay money to watch you, so they'll watch you play anything. And yeah, not all the game, not all the time. I mean, obviously, I would want to play. Oh, this is one I haven't done yet.
Whoa.
I want to, do the. I want to do like the new games that are pretty like already pretty well hyped, like Horizon Forbidden West, like Elden Ring, even though I don't have Elden Ring yet. I'd like to do them because one, I just want to play them, but two, those are pretty well hyped games. I figured it would bring in a lot of viewers. People want to see people that haven't bought the game themselves or curious about the hype or skeptical about the hype.
I'll have to watch you play Elden Ring once you get it, because I don't see the hype, honestly. Like,
it's a Dark Souls game.
I've watched a couple people.
It's a Dark Souls like game. People love Dark Souls.
I know. I never liked Dark Souls either. I watched Dad play it, and I just didn't care for it.
Yeah,
like,
it's a bit of a niche title, but it's mostly because it's the challenge, because it's supposedly one of the hardest game series ever.
Yeah,
like just
it looks really complicated. That's for sure.
Elden Ring is co-op.
Yeah, I would definitely have to watch you guys play.
Jose, are you shitting with me? Elden Ring is co-op.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I knew the Dark Souls games were, but I didn't know Elden Ring was.
Yep.
Well, hell yeah, I'm all in on that.
I don't know how it works or anything, but I knew that.
Because
I have a Samsung OLED TV, and we turn on this channel like when we're not home, so that Misa has some sort of background noise. But we keep the video game, the IGN channel on, and they do like a lot of podcasts and like face or video chats with people about different games. Sometimes they do gameplay, sometimes they talk about all kinds of new games that come out, or like, just do speed runs. They do these things where the devs talk about people speed running their games and stuff, and it's really interesting channel, honestly. Like I sit there and watch it for a little while, but that's where I've been seeing all the Elden Ring stuff, Yeah,
I've been hearing about Elden Ring for probably 3 or 4 years now. Ever since they first revealed it at like an E3, like I don't know, it seemed like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've heard a lot of hype about it.
Nyx was playing it too, so.
Yeah. And I've avoided watching anybody play it because I'm just trying to, just like Forbidden West, avoid spoilers. Even though I don't think there's a lot of heavy story to it.
It's easy to watch it and not get spoiled because a lot of people are just grinding and like I've never even seen story in that game when I watch people play it. They're just like fighting some sort of gigantic monster or whatever. Like I never see cutscenes or anything like that. So I don't know. But of course I'm not sitting there watching it faithfully either.
Yeah. If I get mad and you rage and destroy stuff, I'm all up for that. I'm in a bad mood. I'm gonna go tear up this table. Ah, damn.
Is Holly still there?
Holly, you've been summoned by the Beemo. Yeah, as far as you're talking about the podcasts and you're talking about new games and stuff. That's kind of what one of the many subjects I want to do with the podcast.
Yes,
that I
was actually thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, I've kind of been waiting on you and Bert, or you and or Bert. I prefer you to at least be there. Bert, I'd like Bert too, but if he didn't want to, that's fine.
I know.
Yes, she's
this
there.
Saturday I can't because I have a previously scheduled game of Killer Bunnies, so and God knows how long that's going to take.
All right, I want to ask you a question about that, but I'm going to back up and get my thought out before I lose it because apparently I've got a tendency to be ADD.
Yes.
I'm busy this Saturday as well. I'm going to have some things I got to do, so I'm with you on that. Being busy this Saturday, otherwise I would. Also, my schedule is still being all thrown all around because of new things happening in my life. So that's why I don't have a schedule yet. But now to the question I was going to ask. Killer Bunny?
Oh, it's a card game. Well, I mean, it's all cards. It's a very complicated game, but once you get the hang of it, it's like second nature. But
So
it's really
hard to learn,
fun.
easy to master.
Yeah. It's very fun. The game, I think you can have up to like 7 players. I don't know if there's a limit, honestly, but we usually play with me, my mom, Joey, Lauren, Brian, Marie. We usually play with 7 people, and the games they can last anywhere from like an hour to like 6 hours straight.
Oh my god.
Or more. And our last
sounds
game,
like a Monopoly game.
Our last game that we played, which was probably like 4 months ago, it took 6 hours, and and I ended up winning.
Okay, nice.
Again, which was funny because I did not expect to do that. But it's really fun, and we made it this thing where we do it at least every 4 months of the year, so that like
you play it quarterly?
People all get together every quarter of the year to make sure that we're consistently playing and getting together and stuff. I have the game, but I only have the main game, which is the blue and the yellow deck, I think. There's like a ton of expansion packs you can get for it. So I have a ways to go, but I don't really have a lot of people to play it with anyway. So
What I would really like, you talk about card games that you play with, a bunch of friends. I really want to play Cards Against Humanity.
I knew you were gonna say that. Well, whenever we come visit, we're gonna have to do that.
Okay, and we definitely have to do it on stream too.
Well, yeah.
She's like, well, yeah, duh.
There are some cards in the deck that I will not say, so I'll have to have a translator.
I love the way you put that. I'm gonna need a translator.
I'm serious.
I know. It's just funny.
Joey might need a translator too, or he'll just find a different way to say things.
Yeah, he'll say it in a quote unquote clean way.
But yeah, oh man, that's funny.
Did you have a question for Holly? Because she says she is in the chat.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say hi because I haven't seen her or heard from her in a long time, and
yeah,
I wanted
Holly,
to tell her that I lost my job Friday and got a new job on Friday too.
Yeah, Holly, we were actually asking about you, Jose and Bimo. We were all asking about you, talking about you earlier in the in our group chat earlier today. You've been missed, girl.
Okay, what are we supposed to be doing to get this guy unimmune?
There's well, I've already killed him, but there's an important centurion or boss. I'll just say the boss that appears, and once you kill him, he'll give you an item that drops. You got to pick it up and then throw it at the guys with the shield. It'll kill them.
God, I feel nauseous as ever right now. Ugh.
Yeah, Shannon was feeling bad with her stomach yesterday. She thought it might have been all the American food.
I think it's the fact that I ate like chips and cheese, but the chips are like ridiculously salty for some reason, and then the cheese is salty, so that didn't help anything. And then I accidentally heated up too much cheese, and then I had to eat it because I didn't want to waste it. And now I'm just like, ugh. Y'all don't even know how different it feels, like how much better it feels to not have to go to that place anymore.
Yeah, you're right. I probably don't know because I only know what you've told me. I'm sure it's probably been worse at times.
Well, like, she has just had it out for me, even though she's been just passive aggressive. She hasn't really said anything to me since New Year's, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, comes up to me right before the end of my shift and is just like, you need to turn the TV down right now. There is no reason for it to be that loud. Blah, blah, blah. And I turn around and I'm just like, for one, why are you talking to me like that? I'm literally sitting here reading a book and you're coming up to me all hostile and I literally did nothing to you. Like, and she kept going and going and she's like, you walk around here with your nose up in the air and with your headphones on and everything. I'm like, what is wrong with me wearing headphones? I'm either listening to a book or I'm listening to music. Like, and I said, your other nurse does the same. Like, she listens to her headphones all the time and you don't say crap to her.
Sounds like somebody was projecting with the snobby part of it, your nose in the air part.
Well, the irritating thing is, she's not even my authority. Her mom is my authority. And then her mom hobbles over there with her cane. And she doesn't even ask what's going on. She's just like, she just comes around the corner and looks me dead in the eye and is just like, you stop that right now! You stop that right now! And so I just started trying to explain what was going on. I'm trying to tell her that I was just sitting here and, like, the only reason I had the TV as loud as it was, which is as loud as it always is, and no one has ever said anything to me, there was one day where I didn't have the TV on because my client didn't want to watch TV. And so we were just sitting there in the quiet, you know, peace and quiet, because we never get peace and quiet. And I got up to go to the bathroom, and her mom walked over there while I was in the bathroom, turned the music on, and turned the volume up to 30. So ever since she did that, whenever I have music playing on the TV, I would turn it up to 30. No one has ever said anything about it until Friday. And it just so happened to be her sister who has it out for me. And it was just, the irony behind her saying that I have my head, like my nose stuck up in the air or whatever, is the fact that she has her nose stuck up in the air. Like, she wouldn't talk to me. I'd come in and say good morning all the time, and she would legitimately ignore me. If I walked in and said good morning, like, she wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, that's what I meant by projecting. Like, she's calling you snobbish because she's snobbish and she's projecting.
And it literally made me feel sick every single day because I could feel the passive aggressive hate.
The tension, yeah.
Yeah,
that's the kind of crap my father put me through. I totally get that. You could cut it with a knife.
It was tangible. And she's the kind of person who is very prideful, very stubborn, very stuck in her ways, and like, the funny thing is she would treat the other nurse like so much better than me. It was almost sickening. And I don't know, I probably told you guys this in a text message or something, but there was a day a few weeks ago where I was on my way to my mom's and I was crying to Joey because of how stressed I was and what, you know, how she made me feel and everything. And that night while we were watching a show, I lost my peripheral vision. Like, I could not read the subtitles at all. And I looked it up and it ended up being a retinal migraine, which the number one cause is stress. You know, and I was just, I'm still kind of in awe, and sometimes it like hurts to think about because I know these people hated me like without reason, without cause, and I hate when that happens. It's not the first time someone's hated me for no reason, and it hurts when that happens, but to not have to go back there ever again has been such a breath of fresh air lately. Like, even though I don't have a job right now and I'm not getting paid, it's
you're starting in a few days, and it's a job that is far less stressful, at least at the start, than anything you've dealt with over the past X number of years you've been at that one.
Yeah, and like, I just did my, what's it called, the tasks you have to do for like after you get your offer letter or whatever
onboarding.
They make you do, like, yeah. I was doing some of that online yesterday, and I was reading like all the stuff that comes with the job, like vacation time and benefits and 401k and this and that, all kinds of crap that I don't have at the job that I have now.
Right.
But the other thing was, I guess I start out with a week of vacation, and I can get up to 2 weeks of vacation, which I never had that. Our max was 40 hours. That's it.
Yeah.
And I almost cried just because of vacation time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I get 6 days or 6 flex days, which I never had before. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I actually have a legitimate job now.
Yeah.
And it just feels really good, even though I haven't started yet.
Yeah.
I did meet a lot of the people.
I know how that feels, because the first time I got a job that actually had benefits, because I always worked at a job where there was basically, if you don't show up, you don't get paid. That's all there was to it. There was no vacation time, nothing like that. So when I actually went to the first time I had a job that actually had those kind of benefits, when I actually had talking to the supervisor about it, I'm like, okay, this vacation time you're talking about, I actually get paid for a week and not be here. I'm not show up at all. I mean, it sounded like a stupid question and asking a kind of ridiculous question, but it was just that concept was just not in my head, because I never had a job like that. Every job I'd ever been to was, you show up, you get paid, you don't. That was all there was to it.
Yeah, that's my job, pretty much.
No, Jose, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because she's left that the nonsense slapping needed person and people.
I'm still with that company, but I'll only be working for my brother.
Which is far less stressful to handle.
Way less stressful.
And it's somebody you love, your brother, your family.
And his hours actually start over in April, so I'll actually be able to go from working 2 hours a week to like 11 hours a week, which will be so much nicer. Plus, on top of that, this company, it's just setting you up to fail. They give you 20-cent raises every year, and that's it.
Yeah, that's stupid.
The only reason I'm even at 1670 is because we got one statewide raise and we got one union-wide raise.
Yeah.
So, but in reality, I'm only $1.70 over starting wage, and I've been there for 8 years, going on 8 years in May.
Yeah, I worked at the job that I did before I left Texas. I started there at 12 an hour. I left at just over 14 an hour, and I was there 8 years.
Wow.
Granted, it was the same position, and I had learned other positions along the way. But yeah, it was 12 to 14 after 8 years.
That's insane. That's how it was with one of my coworkers from that client that I just quit. When I was 4 years in, she was 7 years or so in, and she told me she was only a little bit over $12. And I was just like, I will not be here that long, and I ended up being there that long.
Yeah.
I'm kicking myself for it, but whatever. We all grow in different ways, I guess. Now, if my client didn't work or didn't live with her sister, it would have been bearable, and I probably would have still been there. But, of course,
you never know, because it was the family.
Yeah. And I had no problems with her mom until we moved in with her sister. So I think her sister was probably talking behind my back
Probably another
to her
manipulator.
mom and probably filling her mom's head with lies and just feelings about me that she didn't originally have.
Yep, sounds like a
Because I
manipulator
actually
to
had a
me.
decent relationship with her for a while. But her sister has always been stuck up and like would ignore even my mom. I think my mom, she was there at my client's house one time for some reason, like sitting in her car waiting for me because she had to bring me something. And the sister showed up for I don't even know what reason and was so rude to my mom. Like I think my mom tried to say hi or something and she completely ignored her. So it's just the kind of human being she is. She's a very terrible human being.
I'm gonna guess probably.
And she's also borderline abusing and neglecting her kids. So
they're probably also well off financially, which is why they can be so egotistical. People with money tend to have big egos, or at least act that way.
But I also found out that they are giving me the higher end of what the wages that I heard about.
Oh, it's your new job?
Yeah.
That's
18.
great to hear. Yeah, I agree, Holly.
But technically it's $19.25 during the week and $20 on the weekend.
Damn. You can buy me dinner sometime when you come down to visit.
I know, actually. I told Joey that, you know, once we get a little bit more comfortable with our money and everything, that I really want to treat my mom. Probably more than treat her because she's been doing all sorts for us, and half of it I don't even ask for. Like today she gave us, we asked for 20 bucks to go get groceries today, and she gave me 60. I was like, Mom, seriously? Like, come on.
That's what parents do. The kid asks for a little bit of help and they overdo it. They gotta.
Yep, that's my mom for you.
She sounds like a sweet lady.
She is. She very much is. She knows that we're in this like transition period that's really complicated, and really hard to deal with. So she's very generous right now. She's not always this generous, but you know, she gets it. And I'm definitely not one to mooch off of her, you know.
That's probably also why she's so willing, because she knows you're not trying to, you know, screw her over, try to take advantage of her kindness. You genuinely need the help.
That is true. And even though she gave us that money today, it's so hard to buy groceries, man. Like, everything is so expensive. I feel like we didn't even buy anything today, and we spent like $40-some.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I bought like, I don't know, I want to say $200 in groceries recently, and I just feel like I didn't get that much. And again, I just bought food for one person, just me.
Yeah, we just bought like sandwich ingredients and like.
Yeah, usually I
there were
stock up on
things
like
that we had to put
microwavable
back
things.
because we just didn't have enough money for it. And I told Joey, I was like, man, I hate being poor. Like, I just wanted to buy cheese sticks. That's all I wanted to buy, and we had to put them back. Never been in that boat before.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the most demeaning things, I think, is you take a cart full of groceries to the front, you got to put something back.
Yeah, well, thankfully, Meyer does this thing where you can scan your stuff with your phone as you go, and then pretty much just, like, pay for it. Like, you don't have to scan everything again, you just pay for it when you get up there. Which was actually really helpful. It made things go a lot. Because then, if you scan something and you need to get rid of it, all you gotta do is press the trash button next to your item. and you just put it back as you go.
Yeah, I'm, crossing my fingers that it won't be a problem for me anymore. I mean, the job that I met here now seems to like me. They keep training me on things,
Yay.
so.
I'm so nervous to start an actual job because I've never had an actual job like that isn't taking care of a human being.
Well, they obviously like you there. They gave you like 2 interviews, and they were like, all just short of begging you to come in.
I was cracking up. I told Joey, I was like, I told Joey and my mom, cause she was like, he told me that he can't just hire you because you're my kid,
right,
and stuff, and I was like, I know, and but it was just funny because I told my mom after I got the job, I was like, deep down they just wanted to hire me because I'm your kid.
They didn't want to take advantage of nepotism, but they took advantage of nepotism.
They definitely did. Like I feel like they did because they like my mom so much, and then of course Joey's there now, and now I'm there. It's just like they wanted to make it a family business. So, what better way to like advertise your family business, because it was technically a family business when it was small, than to hire an entire family.
Yeah, that would certainly do it.
But having, like, I know I'm technically unemployed. I'm actually still employed, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Watch that debris.
It's actually kind of nice not having to work right now. I've been able to, like, do some stuff around the house and, like, spend time with Misa,
It was nice seeing you stream again, too. Even if I didn't get a chance to see it because I was working, but it was nice to see you stream.
Thanks.
Or like, see that you went live, I should say.
Yeah, I've been trying to work on, I literally have, I think, 2 more story quests in Forbidden West. But I'm just doing all kinds of side stuff, and
Yeah, I haven't played Horizon since the last stream.
I need to
damn it!
I've been trying to upgrade because I got 3 legendary armor.
Yeah, I saw those
sets.
pictures that you were posting in the group chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to upgrade them because those ones are hard to upgrade. Those ones you have to get like special pieces from the bigger machines that are harder to beat. One of them is like you have to fight an Apex Dreadwing, which is kind of like a giant bat thing that goes invisible and it shoots poison at you.
Oh, he sounds like a blast. I can't wait for that one.
And when I looked it up, like where it was, because it said that it doesn't have a known location, so you have to find the spot on the map and kind of hope that he appears, I guess. But he only appears at night, so I had to fast travel and make the time go forward like 12 hours. And then I didn't know that the Dreadwing or the Apex Dreadwing was going to be right next to a freaking Stormbird, so I had to fight a Stormbird and a Dreadwing at the same time.
I bet that was a blast.
Oh, it was great, and I had to fight them both more than once because, there's only like 2 locations for Stormbirds, and like I think only 2 locations for, or no, 1 location for a Dreadwing. But yeah, I think I'm level 4 for the low profile gear I have, and level 2 for the other one.
I'm just waiting.
Trying to.
I'm just waiting for the bow that gives you the tear blast ammo, like in Horizon 1, because I used that so much fighting machines in Horizon 1 that were way out of my way out of my level. That's the reason I was able to
really
handle them.
I don't mind that ammo, but there's the bows that I have that ammo, you only have 2, like it only lets you hold 2 at a time, 2 arrows at a time, and it's kind of annoying, and also it takes like a ton of materials to craft that ammo. So I don't know if upgrading it will fix that or not, but yeah, it's frustrating because one of the materials you need to craft it takes like 7 of that thing, and you run out like really quick. I'm just like, come on. But you need to have that ammo sometimes, because if you use too much impact damage, it'll destroy the piece you're trying to knock off or whatever.
Yeah, I've been using the explosive ammo. It's actually the explosive
Oh,
sling. That's pretty
my
good. That's pretty good damage.
God, there is a spike. I don't remember which one it is, but like what the name of it is. But it has.
You mean the javelin?
Yeah. I don't remember which spike it is. I don't think it's the glow blast spike. It's a different one, but it has explosive ammo, and it has a drill spike. So if you throw the spike into the machine, it constantly spins and like does continual damage. And then there's another ammo where it explodes and lights it on fire. I absolutely love this spike so much. Like,
yeah,
I use it all the time.
I'm not too keen on the javelin weapon. It's just not.
I love it. I freaking use it all the time. It because once you upgrade and you get like that explosive power to increase, it takes away so much damage on like big machines and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's a lifesaver.
I've been getting used to the warrior bows because I'm fighting at closer range than I did in Zero Dawn. So I'm using the warrior bow because it's best for short range, and I'm really liking it. Especially the one that builds up the status ailments. It does it quickly.
Yeah, I like the one that has the adhesive status.
I haven't got any adhesive weapons yet.
I have the warrior. Oh no 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 no! Oh no no! Sorry, Krim stream. We got a spider on the ground, and that is not gonna fly for me. No no.
Yeah, let's hope that spider doesn't fly.
Oh Jesus.
Joey, come rescue your wife.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh no no.
Spider situation handled?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very sad because usually I like to catch them in cups and let them go outside, but I can't do that. Not right now. I don't have hands to open the door and catch a spider in a cup right now. Whew. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Whew, I need to burn this house down.
I got a feeling Shannon's going to be that way because I think she's a bit of an acrophobe too, or arachnophobe.
Well, I haven't had sleep hallucinations in a while, and I feel like that's going to happen very soon. I need to spray. I think I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow if I think about it. Spider number 1 of this new spring season.
Well, speaking of spring season, what's the temperatures like up there?
You saw what the hive did to the elixir on the shore. That will push anyone to the limit.
Currently, it's like 44.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And it's been really nice the past few days. Like I've been able to have like the window open and everything.
It's been pretty tipsy warm up here. It's been breaking the 80s.
Oh my.
Yeah.
See, I like where it is here. Like I don't know exactly where it's been at, but it's nice enough for me to go outside without a coat on.
Yeah, I'm legitimately worried about Shannon and the family she lives with, because they're from England. They've dealt with probably hot temperatures, but even if it did get up to 100 degrees, it's probably for like 45 minutes. They've never dealt with 100 plus degree temperatures for multiple days on end.
So what is he? Do you know what he does? Like that would move him to another country?
I think she told me it had something to do with insurance.
Interesting.
I forget exactly. You'd have to ask her to get a better description. She'd be able to tell you better than I could.
Because that's just such a major move.
Well, it's a big one. He's an important part of it, because it was a promotion. Obviously, it wasn't just like we're moving the company to the United States. No, he was getting a promotion. He actually offered like 2 different positions in 2 different companies, and one was going to, I think, take him to Florida. The other was going to take him to Houston. He chose the Houston one, but thankfully.
Yeah.
I know it's selfish on my part to say, but thankfully.
I mean, not just you. Because now I can kill 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah. Shannon would love to meet you.
Well, I told Joey that I really want to plan a trip. Even if it takes a year to get down there or more.
I'm pretty sure I'll be here, so...
I just can't wait to actually make money.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I did that the entire.
And I'm hoping, like, I'm really I'm a little nervous about these night shifts and stuff, because obviously I've never really done that, ever. But I'm also excited, but I'm nervous. But I'm also hoping that, and I'm kind of having faith that I will get a better shift quickly, just because I mean, all the doors that have opened up for me, like, within the past couple weeks, and how quickly they've opened up is just, like, incredible to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it didn't have to go the way it went, like, they could have said, yeah, we want somebody more qualified, blah, 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 but it all went really well, and he's even said that, he really wants people who aren't just gonna take the job and then leave in 6 months, which is definitely not what I anticipate doing.
You were at your last job for how many years? So it's not like you're one to change jobs every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
You're consistent.
And I told them the reason I wanted this job was because it was something different, and I just wanted to learn something new and expand my horizons. I didn't really have a specific desire to do anything specific. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but when this opened up, I was like, shoot.
All you know is you wanted to get out of where you were. You could have gone and worked at McDonald's as long as you weren't working at that
I
place
literally
anymore.
could have sat and watched paint dry, and I would have done it.
Yeah, I understand. as far as that feeling of being glad to be able to make money again, that's how I felt after pretty much all of 2021 being out of a job in February. Working, living from February to November just off of unemployment and what little savings I had left, and then just trying to get the hell out of Nebraska.
Yeah.
Which that story's been told 1,000 times. I don't need to rehash that. That alone.
It still feels probably very similar to what I've been feeling for the past however many years. Just, why did I do that to myself for so long?
Yeah.
But I
it's not good
believe
to work
that
in a
I'm
negative
gonna
environment.
probably.
Holly, preach it, sister. Preach it.
I have a feeling that I'll probably be able to move into a day shift quickly. Just because, like, the guy that, I guess my potential manager, he was, talking to me about how, he wants to prepare for, like, some people retiring or moving up in the company.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. Well, hopefully they do that, because then I'll have an opportunity to do day shift. Because one of the ladies two of the girls that I was kind of shadowing for a few minutes when I was there on Monday, one of them is an older lady, and then the other one is younger, like me. But according to the manager, she does a really great job. She learned really quickly, and he anticipates her moving up. And I was thinking, well, maybe that's a sign that eventually I'll be able to move into their positions, which are day shifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's a good chance.
I got my fingers crossed and
of advancement,
her hands up and all that fun stuff.
God, who just? Somebody just jumped in front of me while I was trying to use my super. I don't know if it was you or the other guy, but.
Oh man, I think was it me?
I don't know. I didn't see who it was. It moved too quickly for me to tell. You're both wearing blue, and all I just saw was a big blue mass walk by me or fly by me.
This gun is ridiculous, man.
Which one? Oh, the sweet business. Yeah, I love. Yeah, that's a good minigun. It's a good minigun. I used to use that back when I first started playing Destiny 2, because I had the hunter subclass that gained more super the more you scored critical hits, and so if you just keep hitting critical hits with that sweet business, I was racking up supers like crazy.
It just shoots forever. It doesn't stop.
Mm-hmm. It has a 100-shot clip, and it's a minigun. I'm amazed it's not a heavy weapon. It's hard as much as it fires.
And I have 150 shots. Like, it's just incredible. I just felt like using different guns today.
Nothing wrong with that. Probably the only thing. Oh, I'm gonna die. Probably the only thing about this game that I do, or the only thing about this game that I do consistently, is just my one setup: shotgun, rocket launcher, sunshot. That's all I do. Even though it was too nice for those fools. Oh, I totally agree.
Holly. I don't know how long ago you commented that.
It was 2 minutes ago. Yeah, I completely agree.
Well, yes,
absolutely
I totally agree. Because I can definitely feel like I said, a breath of fresh air just not even working right now. A
massive weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, and
stress
the
can
people
cause
that I
weight on
met,
your shoulders too.
The people that I met there, they just seemed really nice and really understanding, and I think that I get to start training on day shift, so I'll be able to be on day shift for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, that's good.
And then they'll put me on at least a week of night shift training. But I'll be on day shift because there's obviously more trucks coming through during the day than there are at night. But so they'll need to, you know, train me on more consistent shifts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I get to let trucks in and out of the gate.
You have the power.
She told me that if there's a truck that you're not sure should be in the gate, you tell them to back up. She was like, they might not like that and they might throw a fit, but I mean, if you're not sure, you do what you think is right.
Beamer opens her little security go, you back that truck up.
Oh my god. So I don't know if you heard, but my PS5 controller is starting to drift.
Oh.
And it's so annoying.
Yeah, I think didn't they make an entire class action lawsuit on Sony because of the drift on a controller? Was that a whole thing? Like
Good
sometime
question.
back? I remember there being some kind of big lawsuit because of the PS5 controller, but I want to say it was related to the drift.
It might be because Jose was talking about, you know, the original PS5 controllers having some sort of issue. But yep, it just started yesterday, and it's getting worse today, and it's really irritating.
Maybe see if you can.
I mean, I can deal with it, but it just sucks that I'm gonna have to fork over like $75 to get a new controller.
Is that how much a new one costs? Wow.
I mean, I think a regular white one is a little bit cheaper, but I want to get a colored one. Because the red ones look freaking sick.
Well, in order for me to get a PS5,
doing it really bad right now.
In order for me to get a PS5 controller, I would have to, you know, have a PS5.
Well, just heads up that it might start drifting. It's really irritating when you're trying to like stealth in Horizon and your character just starts walking to the left on it, you know, out of nowhere.
Holly says set your dead zones.
My dead zones?
Yeah, on the controller.
What does that mean?
Yeah, the dead zone is where your controller is ignored. Like you can set the all systems have it. But you can, or even a lot of games have it too. But you can set it to where the game will ignore your controller at a certain amount. So if there's actually drift on your controller, you won't actually see it happen in the game because the game will ignore it.
Oh. So is that like an in-game setting?
Most games it is.
That on those? Oh, okay.
I don't know about the PS5, but I know there is a setting for that in most games.
Even with the most difficult ciphers, all that is required is the right key.
14, 15, 15, 17. Ooh. I think I only have one upgrade module though, sadly.
Hey, I'm right behind you now, aren't I?
That's why I must get a lead back. I must increase the gap again.
Don't worry, you'll keep your lead.
Well, I also have to play the game in order to get that upgrade. 4 points, 3 points, 2 points. That's the same thing. Why did I keep that? 1 point. Okay, none of my weapons get upgraded. Ooh, 15, 17. I can upgrade my sunshot. Yes, please.
Oh, he's so excited.
We live in dangerous times, Guardian.
Yeah, I don't even have upgrade modules.
15, 21. I still got 4 pieces of gear I could upgrade if I had more upgrade modules. Can I buy upgrade modules from Banshee? I forget.
You can.
Sweet. I'm going to buy 4 of them. Oh yeah, I got plenty of resources for this. A 1, a 2,
I only have 2.
4.
Or, I mean, I only have enough for 2.
show them that they can't mess with us.
What if the Traveler is not what we thought it was?
Thank you. I wonder if you were going to load the thing. One big reason I want to get a PS5 is because I want to see this game in 60 FPS and not be on a PC for it.
Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the freaking drift! She's doing it so bad right now.
Mess with us.
Yeah, Holly, there's not many games I consider myself confident in. Destiny is one of them, so yeah, I'm going to brag.
Yeah, he does that quite a bit.
1522. And I'm about to get another experience point, or another level point on my
15.
artifact. I need 3,000 more experience. Do I have any bounties that are done? Maybe that'll do it. Yes, I do.
I did all my bounties.
Ooh, 800 more bright dust. 2 more upgrade modules. And a 1515 exotic engram. What do we get today? A crappy Wings of Sacred Dawn. Okay.
Rude. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it's crappy for me because I don't
use them anymore.
I don't use Dawnbreaker either.
I have moved on to bigger and better things.
You have grown. Matured into the proper, correct class. The Warlock.
Ha!
You've grown from the Crayon Eater to the smart one.
Wow.
15. Okay. 1523. I got my point. Woohoo!
Stock's always changing. Don't take too long. Don't stop fighting.
Ooh, I can upgrade my Factithist. Should upgrade this, but I'm not worried about it right now.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying bus.
I always knew we would need a united front.
Season rank up 28.
I am 24. I'm not too far behind you.
No, you're not. You never really have been. I mean, you've been like, you've been right up my hiney ever since you started playing this game, even last season. Light level, actual like power, your season level. You're always like maybe at most 20 behind me.
So what is this one?
Ooh, a royal entry. Please tell me that royal entry is the one I want. Oh, it's so bad. I want my cluster bomb rocket launcher back. Wish I'd gotten rid of the one I had. Genesis Unrelenting. Damn. Oh well. Ooh, I can upgrade again. Make myself even more overpowered. Fear my overpoweredness.
Oh my god. I need an Ascendant Shard. So that's the next thing we need to do.
Ascendant Shard can be gotten from 10 enhancement prisms.
If the hive may rise,
which you can get one enhancement. Yeah, which you can get 10 enhancement. Or you can get one enhancement prism from 10 enhancement cores. Which you can buy enhancement prisms from Raoul, the Cryptarch.
Raoul.
Let's get you back out there. Yep. yourselves. Trust me.
1524. Yeah, my ego and my penis is growing.
I'm so happy for you.
So that long dead silence and it just, I'm so happy for you. Thank you for sharing that lovely information that I really, really, really wish I hadn't heard. Well, it was good talking to you and playing with you again, BMO. I can't wait to do it again.
Yes, sir.
I will talk to you later. See you in the chat at some point.
Alrighty. Good night. See you later.
Alright, y'all. We're going to wrap this one up here. It's time for the good old-fashioned Dragon Raid. Alright, let's see who's on tonight. I've only got 2 people on my list here. How's about... You know, I should have had one of you mods look somebody up, but I didn't think about it while we were running around the tower. But we'll raid somebody that I've already got here. We'll go raid Loopy Libra. She is playing The Room. I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing probably a horror game of some kind. So we're gonna raid her. Let her know that I sent you. As always, a special appreciation goes out to the men and women of the United States military, both at home and overseas, as well as police officers and firefighters across the country. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. You're all true heroes. Thank you again so much for the fantastic support tonight. You've really unwound the discouragement that I had. So thank you all so very much for all of that support. You know, the views tonight were absolutely astounding, and the viewer retention was great as well. So thank you all so very, very much for all your support, and I hope to do it again. I will try my best to get a consistent schedule to you as soon as I can, but I've still got some things I'm trying to work out in the IRL, as they say. But I will let you know as soon as I can when that schedule actually is going to be. As far as time, I'm pretty sure 8 p.m. Central is going to be looking like a consistent start. But as far as days, it's still kind of like I'm still doing a juggling act over here. And I'm so good at dropping my balls. So, regardless, like I said, let Loopy know that I, the Crimson Dragon, sent you with a hashtag Dragon Raid. And I will see you all next time. Whatever that might be. So until then, good night, everybody.